Beerus, my lord, is there something you wish to say?
Here it comes.
Warning. This is a global blackout. Testing the left speaker. Left. Testing the right speaker. Right. Surround successfully recovered. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for...
Forget about the way it used to be. This is not a damn democracy. We are in a state of emergency, and my word is law. There's only one boss in this place, and that's me, the HNIC.
And what it do, y'all? Once again, it's your boy. I can't even talk. It's your boy King Kurt live, and we are back at it again on another. Oh, it's not Wednesday night. It's quite a momentous occasion. It's a Thursday, and I know y'all must be like, "What the absolute hell is a white man doing on the show during Juneteenth?" Oh no, I meant y'all wondering why we here on a Thursday. You might not have noticed, but today is the day that we celebrate another day off from work because our ancestors didn't let go until the last possible minute. Apparently, the government was the original people on CPT time to release the slaves, and the last ones to be released in Texas happened to mark this momentous occasion that we call Juneteenth, where we celebrate not doing absolutely a goddamn thing all day. We take naps for our ancestors, we barbecue, we get together with family, we twiddle our toes, play some video games, and try to get a little bit of that break time that our ancestors never got as we celebrate this beautiful holiday. So I got me and the crew to actually work on Juneteenth. Don't do that. Don't shake your head, Tef. This was voluntarily.
Some of us actually went today 9 to 5.
Ooh, did you work?
Yeah.
You went to work?
At my desk and everything in front of a computer.
Jay, did you go to work?
Nah.
Ain't this a bitch? No, Jay.
Oh no, it's even worse. Poor Reese had to work today.
No!
Not your black girlfriend had to work.
Yo, the side eye, she could have gave that man while he was sleeping good.
The bombastic side eye.
Bombastic side eye is an understatement. The way I hope you had something special for that woman when she got home.
Maybe.
Oh no, I ain't say all that, Jack. Don't. My man. Happy Juneteenth. You better have. Look, doggone it. Y'all already know we working on Juneteenth because we wanted to do something special. We figured y'all were at home, and then it's a Thursday, so it ain't even the weekend. So, most of y'all do got to get back up and go to work tomorrow. Some of y'all were smart enough to take off the next day. But if you didn't, come on now, pull up on us, share this feed to all your different locations, and let's talk a little cash money shit. This fine Juneteenth, we got a special episode. So happy Jay could make it, so happy Shaq could make it, because we know how hard it is with their schedules, but on an off day, they come up out the woodwork, and I love it. So, in the heart and breath of Juneteenth, we're going to introduce the white man first. That's right. Affirmative action in reverse. It's been so long. The white elephant in the room, my man, 50 grand from the Curbside Podcast. Jay, talk to him and reintroduce yourself.
Hello, everyone. I am Jay Kirby. Actually, I haven't been on the show in a while. I am the host of the Curbside Network. Mm-hmm. We did some rebranding since the last time I was on. I've missed all of you so much. I'm sorry that I've been very, very busy on Wednesday nights, but I'm still out here. I still represent every time I can.
Absolutely. You know what kind of cosign you got to be Caucasian and rock that?
And not a single person has confronted me about it.
Nor should they. They can smell the black on you.
Got some Lowry's on it.
They said he smell like Lowry's and shea butter. He know what he's doing.
But it is a pleasure to be back. Coming off hot. I mean, only 2-3 days ago, Curbside Network went to Ranger Stop and Pop in Atlanta, Georgia.
Woo!
We did 24 interviews with 25 guests. 21 of them were Power Rangers.
Damn.
In the span of about 3 days.
Well, who the fuck you think you are, Zordon? You done collected them all?
But it was an honor to A, be at the con, but B, to have Ranger Stop bring us in to do media, to do all these interviews. It's an absolute pleasure. It's always great to be back when I can be here. Once again, I'm very sorry that I'm busy on Wednesdays now, but it's great to be back. It's great to see y'all.
Hey, listen, man, we ain't never gonna hold over a brother out there doing this thing and hustling. We love to see everybody progressing and building. Definitely much success to the Curbside Network. It's got a nice ring to it.
Thank you.
More than welcome. But also, we also appreciate you remembering to come on through when we had a barbecue. We don't invite too many people that don't look like us, and you got a absolute pass. The black girlfriend absolutely gave you a little extra bump. We kind of co-signed you, but then you went even further in, and we were like, all right, who fucks with you? So, and speaking of the other cousin that act like he don't know how to pull up on a regular basis, but somehow the I don't know. He incognito. Who are you, the motherfucking Southern soldier?
I'm mad you took the time to find the
Nah, don't blame me. It was Aaron. Aaron went and got it for me.
Oh, Aaron! No, the betrayal.
Curse the sun, but inevitable betrayal.
Look at this
betrayal.
Look at that. Look at that. Jack, put your face next to it. Hold on. Look at hey, yo.
Yo, I didn't know we could afford Anthony Mackie.
Yo, you ain't Anthony Clacky. I'm sorry. Shaq, add Anthony Clacky to the name of the list.
I refuse. Denied. The council has spoken.
Not all the names make it.
Spoken. We have denied your request.
Wow.
Listen, not all the names make it to the list, but he got a long enough list. Shaq, what are we up to now?
55 as of like 10 minutes ago.
Well, could we not do all 55, but could you introduce yourself in a timely manner?
Yes. What's good, y'all? It's your boy, Sir Shackley, your favorite anime alcoholic of HNIC, because I don't go to AA meetings and I don't attend to do so at any point. AKA the Gundam Guardian, AKA from the south side of Hidden Cloud Village, AKA the southern academic of the Shadow Realm, AKA your alcoholic agent of S.H.I.E.L.D., AKA the Wakandan style kickboxer, AKA Shackalicious, AKA the Sensational Shaq, AKA Black Saitama, AKA One Cup Shaq, AKA the Sake Sith Lord, aka the Jungle Juice Jedi, aka Mr. Funny Faces of HNIC because niggas, aka the Sage of 100 Sake Shots, aka Bucket Hat Shaq on 4 sacks sipping on a Cadillac, aka the Jujutsu Kaisen alumni, Southside Curse Spirit shit, and new nickname, aka the Southern Falcon.
Wow,
love it. Officially dubbed, locked in, added to the list. My man Shaq, thank you so much for pulling up on us as always. And hailing from the Midwest, the queen of all cosplays, as far as I'm concerned. One of the dopest individuals to come out of a cold ass region that I never hope I ever have to visit, but hopefully we get her over here on the East Coast so that she could turn up with us one day. But Queen E, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
you really keep acting like I never came to HNIC Con, but anyway,
that is
hey everybody.
You did pull up. You did pull up. She pulled up. She did.
Hey everybody, it's your favorite cosplaying cousin coming out the Midwest, where it's finally getting hot as hell. Like it's legit gonna be in 95 for like the next 4 or 5 days. So
since when?
That cold ass region. It's supposed to be 100 Monday and Tuesday here.
That's too
hot. I don't like this conversation.
Yeah, I'm about to tell you.
Look,
I'm not wearing no
Michigan
drawers.
is literally showing its ass when summer hits. Like, pray for me over the weekend. If I end up bald looking like Kurt on the next episode, is because I got tired of what little hair I do have. But anyway, new cosplay coming this month, and I have a couple of collabs next month. So be sure to follow on IG and Facebook and Blue Sky.
I know that's right, Queenie. We'll definitely pull up and make sure to follow and support. Taffy Wonder, it's Juneteenth and you came to work. I appreciate you.
Oh my God, that's only because I called off my regular job.
They tried to make you work too?
Oh no, I put my PTO in. I put my PTO in for today, tomorrow, and Monday. I was like, I did the black.
Wait, but they had an expectation of you to work.
Yeah, so I work for a private company, so we don't get all the federal holidays off.
Damn, it's because you're light skinned.
It's because white people.
Okay, that sounds about right.
Capitalism.
I love how Jay gulps when she said he was like, forgot about this.
Unlike Jay, I had to use my PTO to take the day off. So,
well, fortunately, I did not. But please, Taffy Wonder, get this thing started so we can rock and roll.
What's up, guys? It's at Taffy Wonder here, your wonderful melanated mocha-fied merge on. It's been a week, so I'm doing black things by drinking Black Girl Magic wine.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, that wine must taste angry and yells at you.
It doesn't, because black girls are magical and wonderful and caring.
Yes, and yes.
Mm-hmm.
And adorable and lovely.
Yep.
Not me sucking up to someone who's definitely watching this in the other room.
Yep, as she should.
You got some brown on your nose.
She said, "Don't you go on there and embarrassing me."
Listen.
I know the talk. I know the pre-show talk. Now don't go in there acting ass.
She gave him the rundown, like before your mom used to take you in the supermarket. Don't ask for nothing.
Don't ask for nothing.
Don't touch nothing. Not getting nothing.
Look, as a matter of fact, look at the floor when we walk in through here. Don't even look.
If you embarrass me, you'll never.
That's your ass.
Ever. Yep.
That's the last time you gonna be in here with me.
Yep. This the look she give you when you fuck up.
Oh my God. But if you guys want other black things, go to our website. headnerdsincharge.com. I think our shop is still up. T-shirts, hats, hoodies, bras, drawers, you know the rest. Patreon.com/headnerdsincharge and whatnot.
Gang. And your boy definitely had the day off. I get every federal day off. God bless America. Black America. Anyway, no, it has been a very, very calm Juneteenth for me. Wasn't a lot going on. I think pretty much everybody kind of chilled. It's a Thursday, so it's kind of hard when you know you still got to go to work on a Friday. But absolutely, we wanted to take this time to hit y'all up during Juneteenth. A couple of things that have been going on in the media, but I just want to recognize most of y'all should already know what Juneteenth is, why it's important, and I don't think we need to do a recap of Juneteenth. But I did find it quite interesting that my job had a barbecue this week. It was it wasn't even like a Juneteenth barbecue, but it was a barbecue. And one of my coworkers was like, "Kurt, you're not gonna help us clean up?" I said, "This entire week, you better be happy I'm even here." Okay. I said, "I'm not doing shit." So my question to the panel is, during the week of Juneteenth, do you feel like you just like, do you feel extra motivated to not do shit? Like, do you feel like get annoyed? Like, why are you asking me to work on the job that you pay me to do the job for? Because you know what week it is.
Yes, 'cause I was really looking at my coworkers to start like some stupid small talk about something I don't care about. I'm like, give me an excuse to roll my eyes, please.
Yo.
In the bathroom where you can't see me because it's a bunch of older white people. It's not even like young.
See, and that's you don't want to be rude because you need your job. You do need your job. I think that's why Teffy took off. She said, "I don't even want to put myself in a bad situation."
So first of all, most of my managers, for working at a very white company, most of my managers have been other persons of color. My manager I have right now is a Hispanic woman. She don't even like, she be like, "All right, bro, like, I got to do my job. Can you just at least pretend to do yours?" Like,
damn.
Type. She'd be like, "Can you just act right?" And I'd be like, "Nah, I got you because I don't want you to get in trouble." Like, you cool, so I'ma be cool. And that's how I always am. When I have a cool manager, I'm like, "Listen, this is bullshit, but since you asked me, I'ma do it."
Jay, I gotta ask you, as a melanin deficient individual that got to absolutely sleep in on Juneteenth and watch your beautiful black queen get dressed up for work and walk out the door, how hard did she kick you? On the
in my defense, I did not get to sleep in.
Oh, okay. All right, good. That's right. Get your ass up.
I had to be up early. She honestly, she didn't say anything about it. I'm kind of surprised she didn't. She totally could have, and it would have been 100%, you know,
that's a good woman.
Justified. But honestly, I took extra days off when I come back from the con, only to keep working. I went to the gym on both my off days. I had another interview when I got back from Atlanta. I'm working harder not being at work than I am at work.
Yeah, sometimes when you get off, you try to cram so much
That's
stuff in
black
it.
as hell.
Yeah, that's some black shit you just did.
You're not actually off. You just got time for other type of work.
Listen,
I got time for the side hustle.
Yep.
Listen, I went to the gym and then ran errands all afternoon. Like,
I looked at the yard work that I was supposed to do. Went back to playing Helldivers. By the way, Shaq, we're spreading democracy, and I miss you. Sir, what did you do during Juneteenth?
Well, for this to be my second Juneteenth in a non-predominant in a land of colors and more ethnicity
Colors
than
is
most.
a wild statement. Colors. I love it. Because you know that means not black, but also not white.
It feels a little good to wake up, you know, walk outside and you see
us.
You see a more diverse majority,
okay,
than a diverse minority, and you get a chance to let some other folks that are not American understand that is how joyous this is. Cause I did get a chance to speak to folks from non-American countries and ask me, "Oh, you have this day off? What's the holiday?" And got a chance to kind of expound on it. Oh wow, I didn't know that, because America don't like to tell they bad secrets like that. So
yeah, dig that.
Very good, very amazing. I didn't really do too much. Just woke up, thank God for my blackness, and went to the gym. And it was surprisingly a lot of black people in the gym today. It felt really good. Black strength everywhere. Felt great.
Well, listen, Anthony Shacky.
56, okay? Damn.
Thank you, Murder, for that one. Murder be naming them, boy. She be getting them names.
She's contributed like at least 3 on the list.
Yo, easily. She just gave me one.
Helped with one.
Yo, you gotta put an asterisk by who contributed to the names too.
Do you know how far back I gotta remember shit?
Bruh. We gotta go through
the list because I was drunk.
Well, just so y'all know, we have a handful of hot topics. So are y'all ready to get started with the show?
Yeah.
Maybe. Hell yeah.
All right, gang. If I could talk. Ooh-wee. And right out the gate, now I don't want to change the mood of things, but it has been noted the lack of commemoration and reverence Juneteenth has not had from the White House this particular year. Not much about Juneteenth was posted. There was no commemoration ceremony like what has been done in the past. And apparently the administration, the commander-in-chief, took to Truth Social to actually bemoan the number of federal holidays that federal employees don't work on, and said that there are too many non-working federal holidays, alluding to that if they don't reduce the number, mind you, it's only 11 out of 365 days. There's 11 federal holidays out of 365 days. He says that the closing of businesses during those 11 days is costing America billions of dollars, billions upon billions of dollars, and ultimately will hinder us from making America great again.
It's not the crippling debt we're in to literally every country all over the world. No.
Or the $45 million parade.
I was about to say it's not the $50 million fuck ass parade you just had.
Let's just so that we're consistent in giving proper information. The taxpayers did not fund that parade. Corporate sponsorship, outside sponsorship, I forget who it was. UFC.
It's a list of them on the White House.
Yeah, UFC sponsored some of that money. A couple other companies. So it did not come from taxpayer dollar, but it did cost $45 million, and I can think of 1,001 other things that money could have gone to or kept running from the other displaced employees that have been doged.
Right.
That's just, I mean, $45 million. That's a lot of fucking money.
Yep.
That's a lot of pensions they could refill. Shit.
Yo, they earmarked $20 million just for road repair of the tanks.
Yeah, because the tanks were going to do so much damage to the road. That's crazy.
So half of that was just in case they fuck shit up. But I mean, do you feel like there's too many federal holidays?
As a bitch who don't get them all off, no.
In comparison to the holidays that other countries get, no. And as a service member who, at a roll of the dice, gets these holidays anyway, fuck no. Because half the time when shit happens, us U.S. soldiers may not get all them days off.
Just from a mathematical standpoint, and I'm just saying it from a mathematical standpoint, 10% would be 36, about 36 and a half. There are 11.
That's not even one per month.
Third
like,
of
there's
a third.
12 months.
Right, that's a third of 10%.
Yeah,
So
that's crazy.
That's two. It's like
It's
3%.
3%.
Yeah, it's like 3% of the year.
3.3% is federal holiday. Do you know in like Italy they get the week off of like between Christmas and New Year's? It is
yes.
illegal
Everybody
to
gets better
work.
PTO.
Like,
I wish.
Oof. In the current location that I am, that I will not disclose, some of their very religious holidays are like 2 weeks long.
Yep.
Like they're like, you're not doing shit.
No, the best part is in other countries, it's not called vacation. They say I'm going on holiday. And that means they're gonna be gone for 2 weeks.
2 to 3, maybe the whole month.
Yo.
Right.
Man.
And it's encouraged. It's encouraged.
Right.
It is legally mandated in some places that you take at least one mental health day a month. They will come and get you and kick you out of the fucking office. Because they'd be like, bitch, you better go take care of your health and your wellness.
Say less.
And be competent at your job and happy. Get your ass out of this office.
Tomorrow might be a mental health day for me because I almost put it's giving in the email. Like
at least show up late. You gotta at least show up late. Go call in and be like, I'm gonna be late.
Okay, I'm like you though. Like my direct boss is cool as hell. Like she goes to bat for me against like other departments and stuff. Like she.
Hello, Cheryl. Yeah, Cheryl. I'm sorry. Due to my blackness, I'm not coming in tomorrow.
I got a case of the.
What you mean? Don't you gotta call Tony Stark or Pepper Potts? You gotta call Pepper Potts to call out, don't you? Oh no, you got Steve.
You gotta call Steve Rogers.
You gotta call Steve Rogers, right? Like, who do you report to?
Oh my God. Tag Marvel in the comments.
Senator Barnes.
Let me get. Tag Marvel in the comments right now.
Ross in jail now, so you know.
Oh my God.
I'm just saying. I mean,
Marvel gonna text me talking about like why you on the air right now. You know your.
He's out of line, but he's right.
I'm not saying the line, by the way.
I would just
make the face.
You really, like, bro, this shit is uncanny.
I would like too many people. This is crazy.
No, it really is because Lance Reddick was already bad, but this is wild.
No, it's the hat and the glasses and all that really like pull it together.
Shaq, you're missing money. You need to be a stunt double for Anthony Mackie.
You got to go on Hollywood
tag Anthony
Boulevard,
Mackie in the comments, y'all.
Yo, dead ass. Like, you are missing money, brother.
I must be his cousin or something. I don't know. He's from Louisiana.
Now, I hate to
this one
be the bearer of bad news, but all of this that I'm about to say has been alleged. There has been no confirmation as of yet. But according to Complex, Fat Joe faces a $20 million lawsuit accused of sex acts with minors and money laundering.
Can I just say I'm surprised you ain't put the Tyler Perry one up here?
You know why? Because I knew we were going to talk about straw and it was going to come up.
Okay.
Yeah, it we'll get there. Trust me, we'll get there.
Okay.
But for right now,
I'm 3/4 of a bottle of wine in. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine, baby. That's how I like you. Once we get to because straw, I got strong opinions about that. With Sean Puffy Combs' trial, R. Kelly, Russell Simmons, African Bombada. Right now, there are so many from the hip hop, rap culture that are being exposed. And I know a lot of people say, well, why exposing them and not other ones? It don't matter. Expose them all. Yes, there are other ones, but it don't negate the fact that Fat Joe is accused of sleeping with minors. The money laundering, I mean, the Locks sold cocaine once they got their first record deal. to get their money up. I don't care about that kind of. I don't care about
record labels like be shiesty and don't be paying their artists. I'm not mad at them for selling cocaine.
Yeah, money laundering, sell cocaine, that's one thing. But goddamn, sex with minors. Now we got another goddamn predator in the culture. Side note, Murder, you came in at the craziest times. But real quick, could you introduce yourself?
Okay. Wagwan, everybody. It's your girl, C Murder. All right. I'm glad you following.
Shoot you in your pum pum.
So, yep, I'm here. I'm very Black and very proud. I'm very Caribbean. It counts. Okay, so I'm here coming at you from, fancy smancy places for whatever reason. So just I'm just glad to be here. It's good to be Black. That's all I can say.
We actually might get into that because it was a good conversation in our chat. Yeah, Fat Joe, if he did this shit, it's fucked up. But somebody in our chat said, oh, they're coming for all the Black men and women in the industry. And I retorted with, well, Fat Joe's not Black. He's Puerto Rican. To which it sparked a very interesting debate on a Juneteenth.
For like 20 minutes.
It was a good solid 20 minutes. We don't have to rehash the whole conversation. But I have seen multiple posts where people are saying Juneteenth is a Black American, African American holiday. And they're telling, there are Black people saying African immigrants, Caribbean people, Puerto Rican, Hispanic, even though they derive of the Black diaspora. And if you don't know what the Black diaspora is, that are those that were transported in a transatlantic slave trade across the world and displaced and integrated into other cultures, which also spawned other Black ethnic demographics. That's the best way I can articulate that. But is Juneteenth for them too? Or how do y'all feel about that? And I'm going to start with Jay.
Wow.
Glad we're talking to the experts on this one.
Yeah.
I don't know, Chuck. I think we need to take this one to the film.
As a Black man, go ahead, Jay. I'm really interested from your perspective.
I would say, and this is my very uninformed opinion, by the way. I'm not a professional at this. I would say that anyone who their history, their ancestry, their people was affected by the slave trade, I believe that it should encompass them as well.
That's a solid enough answer, and I'm gonna bow you
That's
out. So
a
you don't fuck it up.
PC ass answer, but
That's a good. Let that man live. He do Power Ranger shit on the weekends. Leave that man alone. We are not gonna fuck up his brand. There is a Black Ranger. We want to make sure he can interview him.
Yes,
Walter, if you're out there, holla at my boy.
He said yes to an interview. He was just very, very busy that weekend.
His
line was long.
But he's one of the most popular now that Tommy's gone and what's his name?
Jason David Frank.
Yeah, he done fucked. I mean, the Red Ranger.
Austin St. John.
Thank you. You knew who I was talking about. He done fucked up. But that's a whole nother conversation. Murder, you are often told, apparently, that you're not Black. So how do you feel about all this? Because you was in the convo.
Yes, of course. Well, I feel like, all right, Black to me, it means anyone that has descendants that derive from Africa. That's how I view it.
Okay.
So my culture, like we were the first stop in the slave trade, one of the first stops. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to the Caribbean, they decipher who they want to take up to the States, who they want to leave down here, before they go up there. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like we all was part of the same struggle, So, I mean, why not? However, no shade, no tea on your holiday. I will say that when you guys were just freeing the last slaves. We were freed already. So I know that might
When you
be
say
a
you
difference.
guys, who are you referencing?
Black Americans, like when their lineage, like when the slaves in America were freed, like the very last ones for Juneteenth, we were already free like many years before that. Not too many years, but like many
I
years
didn't know
before
that.
that. Yeah, for sure. We was down there boom banging, mink minking all the all the European whites that was on our island.
Because
As
you
you
on an
should.
island, nigga. You
As
ain't got
you
nowhere to
should.
go.
Yes. So
Ain't no military reinforcements right there. You got
no, it
Listen,
was just
ain't no running north to freedom. Like,
yeah, right.
right. So we was
Ain't no
just
running
like,
anywhere.
either y'all gonna go, or we gonna make y'all go. So it was just a bunch of like there was minking going on before the Montgomery brawl happened. So we we definitely had to clear house during that time. But when you guys became free, that is an epitome for you guys. We have our holiday, we do. And I understand what everyone was saying, but I feel like we should be able to celebrate with you guys because we all was part of the same slave trade, same struggles, same fights for freedom, et cetera, et cetera.
I'm gonna let the ladies end it, but I'm gonna give my opinion. You niggas celebrate every motherfucking thing under the sun and never have an issue with none of that shit. I see y'all with sombreros on during Cinco de Mayo. Y'all drinking green beer during St. Patty's Day. Y'all wear the goddamn Patriot fucking flag during 4th of July. Y'all fuck around on All Hallows Eve, which is actually a Native Aztecian. It comes from a Mexican culture. Y'all be loving fucking Halloween. Thanksgiving ain't your shit either. You can thank that to the Native Americans. And you absolutely love your Judeo-Christian holidays, your Christmases, your New Year's,
Easter,
all that other shit that didn't come from Africa. But now all of a sudden we get one fucking holiday. You want to exclude some niggas. No, we need unification. And even if you're not a Black American, I don't give a fuck if you look like us. Come on. We need the numbers. And guess what? They've already stated it. If you were affected by the transatlantic slave trade, you're a part of this. You are a part of the slave trade, slavery. That's the point. Just because they were the last ones free don't mean that all those that came before are not integrated into the same shit. And guess what? White folks, if you thought that shit was fucked up, there were white abolitionists that helped Black people get free. You gonna
we could not have gotten free without our white allies.
Thank you. So we wouldn't have gotten to that part without white people. So how you gonna tell even white folks that they can celebrate Juneteenth? Because it could be a commemoration, it could be a reverence. No, they might not have been directly impacted by the slave trade, but they can absolutely celebrate a really fucked up part of history that was now rectified and recognized. And you always talk about erasure of history. Well, one of the things that we could talk about when we talk about erasing history is celebrating together and being informed. And keeping it within the chasm of our small, minute communities ain't it. You want more people to understand why Juneteenth is important? Let them motherfuckers grab a plate of ribs, slide up on they can't come to the space table unless you know what the fuck you're doing. But as long as they abide by the standards of the culture, let everybody celebrate. Shit, man. I mean, otherwise, take that goddamn, no more tacos on Cinco de Mayo, no more green beers, and put that goddamn turkey leg down and leave it to the people from that who it directly impacted. And fuck out of here. I'm sorry, Tef. You had something you wanted to say?
It was mostly that. I think so. I 100% believe that Juneteenth is a Black American holiday because it is celebrating when the last Black American slaves were freed. That is what the holiday is for. However, I believe that as members of the African diaspora, sorry, I've been drinking.
As you should.
We should not. We shouldn't be like. We should be indulging in all facets of our shared culture and our shared collective ancestral heritage. Like a lot of you niggas go to fucking Carnival and y'all not Caribbean, ain't been to Trinidad but that one fucking time. But you out there fucking whining your waist and all that,
spending $6,000 on that skippy
and
ass
without
bird.
consent.
Listen, y'all, it's niggas from Philly don't know nothing about Louisiana culture. Go to Mardi Gras every motherfucking year. You hear me?
And will pull a titty out just as fast.
Listen, you throwing
pull it out
all
your
the
waist belt,
beads, eating all the king cake and trying to find the baby and all that other shit. Like, I think that as members of the diaspora, we should be like, this is a time to celebrate and uplift each other. Like, okay, this not necessarily a holiday focused on you. This is a holiday focused on us. Uplift us. Be in community with us. We should be linking arms and marching together with all of this shit. Like, HNIC is about the promotion and proliferation of underserved minority communities. There's so many of there may be so few of us in the overall grand count of the populace in this country, but there's so many of us that like there's so little that actually divides us, and we should not be nitpicking at each other to further separate from us, because that is the language of the oppressor. That's what capitalism and patriarchy wants, and fuck those guys. We should be arm in arm with our Caribbean, with even like black people. Do you know there's black Palestinians? I didn't know that. There are fucking black Palestinians. There's black
everything.
Black everything. And we should all
black
be
everywhere.
There's even black white people, Eminem. But go
Jay.
Bob Marley.
Right.
Thank you. His
should,
daddy was white. Thank you.
Hey, get the fuck out of here. That nigga
like,
light
yes,
skin. We call them French vanillas.
Yes, Juneteenth is our time to shine, because we don't get a carnival, and I want to turn Juneteenth into our fucking American black carnival. That would be dope.
What, is people gonna dress up as ribs?
No,
we gonna have a float of fried chicken.
No, we're like red, yellow, and green, like outfits.
We're like
and black.
I know. Aaron was like, "No, nigga, this is a good idea. Let me get my cosplay on."
That'll be.
Give me an excuse to put a kid outfit together. Shut up.
Listen, I want us to have fucking parades like the Puerto Ricans do. Like, shit.
Yeah, Bobby Caldwell definitely applies to the black white and Michael McDonald. Don't sleep on the old silver fox.
Michael McDonald.
Y'all ain't know.
Yes.
And Tina Marie. Tina Marie is another black white person.
Yeah.
Rick
I thought Tina Marie was just light skinned.
No, Rick James slapped the black into that woman. She got pimp smacked by Rick James. She is allowed to be black.
That's crazy. But yeah, so we should all, yes, this is our turn in the sun, our turn in the spotlight, but we shouldn't be holding other people back from that light. So we should all be in it together.
Amen.
Before I go to Aaron, anybody who has a problem with anything that anybody just said, you get a bombastic side eye.
Bombastic.
Wait, what did you put Shaq in the corner?
He's been there the whole time.
I've been there for a while.
He's been there the whole time.
I love Shaq memes. I do.
Because I haven't had to do the bombastic side eye meme in a long time. But Shaq, and Shaq are the most mean motherfuckers.
Crazy.
Always co-sign. Aaron, talk to me. You want to you get to put the cap on this thing.
Yeah, no, to me, Juneteenth just meant like we're celebrating like the very few slaves being freed, but like I said, there were other countries who may have gotten free beforehand, and like anybody who descended from that whole slave trade should be able to celebrate.
You know what? Jocelyn just gave me an amazing fucking idea.
A Juneteenth Juve.
Yo, I mean, that's straight out of Tef. Tef said it, and Jocelyn just brought it to power. Next year, let's plan a Juneteenth Juve.
Let the powder.
You know, Juve starts at like 5 a.m. right?
I said what I said. I said what I said. Let's plan it. We got a year. I
That'd
think that would be
so
lit.
fun. Yeah.
You said what starts at 5 a.m.?
So
Go ahead, Murder.
Juvie starts at 5. It starts at like 5 a.m. Niggas get up at 1 to get dressed. They start pre-gaming and then they start like dancing and partying at like 5 a.m.
I might do it
And
at my house.
Like
and
it
keep
goes like
small of them first
all
one.
day.
Oh,
But
If
Murder,
you get,
hold on, Tef. Go ahead, Murder. What were you about to say? And then I'll go back
No,
to
I
Tef.
was saying it's gonna dirty up your house because the powder and all of that.
Wait, powder? You mean coke?
Yeah.
No, like the
Don't-
color
I-
powder and stuff.
I was like, whoa, that ain't the kind of
Yeah,
party.
you gotta get dirty.
I
Wait.
think that'd be really cool though.
Yeah, you should get a parking lot. Rent a parking lot.
Or no, if you block your street off, block
What
your
if we
street
get a
off
park?
and have
Could
a
we
block
do it at a
party.
park?
Yeah.
Oh, in Fairmount Park, that'd be dope.
No, the park by my house.
Oh yeah, I'd be forgetting you got shit over there.
Hey, I'm not. I'm in
just
the black
saying the
white
colors,
neighborhood.
the powder colors.
Oh, is that like the cut? Oh,
I was just saying the powder colors. The color of the flag.
We gotta hose niggas off before they come in my house.
Think yeah.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, that's the point of Juve. You're like getting the most dirtiest, messy.
All right, well let's okay.
Look
All
up
right,
Juve on YouTube.
Well, look. No. What we gonna do is get all these Caribbean motherfuckers that got so much to say and get y'all together and say how we do this right, and then we gonna plan it and we can figure it out.
It's on a Friday next year, so that'll be lit.
What? Get dirty and have a DJ. That's what it sounds like to me. Shit, that ain't too hard.
Yep.
I'm just saying.
Listen, put a couple niggas out there on the grill. It'll be great.
Yeah. Look, you ain't. I could do that.
Jerk chicken and ass on Juneteenth. You can't say no to that.
So, at the end of the day, like I said, Juneteenth and everybody in the panel, let's paint my house. Whoa, let's not get crazy.
Don't put your hands.
I mean,
don't do that to your house.
I love that the entire panel really all had the same consensus. Shaq, I got your opinion, didn't I? Yeah. Yeah, I was about to say. I always forget. I'm sorry. I thought it was Anthony Mackie. Anyway, if you have an issue with inclusion in our history, then you are a part of the problem. And that's just on period. Next up, I don't know if y'all seen it, but this is one of the most viral, talked about, TikTok, tweeted, streamed. It's #1 on Netflix currently. And I don't know how Tyler Perry keeps getting y'all with the same goddamn shit. But somehow, some way, Tyler Perry dropped a banger. What I won't do is deny he got a banger. Oh, Shaq, I did skip you. Motherfucker, why didn't you say something?
Let it ride, nigga. We're gonna talk about this Tyler Perry bullshit.
All right, I'm sorry, Shaq. It was because you was incognito. If y'all haven't seen it, it was the same Tyler Perry setup. Black woman starts with a shitty day, ends with a shitty day. Everybody cries because she had a shitty day. That is
somehow Jesus is involved in this.
Yeah, and bad wigs. And there's usually an angry light skin somewhere.
And the villain is bald.
The villain is always bald. Yo, he do be hating on bald niggas.
Because I am black and bald, I hate you, and therefore I hate Jesus.
That's not Anthony Mackie. Damn near look Caribbean. Shit.
Hey, yo, when I tell you, they say that this man now goes into the pantheon of hated black characters.
Mm-hmm.
You put him up there with Charles?
The real life actor
Yeah.
had to get security. A security Tyler Perry had to hire a security detail for him. Y'all gotta chill.
Free Janaya. Free Janaya.
Yeah. It got real. So first off, for those that saw it, what is your first impression of Straw?
Anybody? Oh, well.
Anybody. Go ahead, man.
All right, my first impression of it was I was on the edge of my seat the entire movie.
Really? You were
So
intrigued by
real.
this shit?
Yes, like it really, because the twists and the turns, it just caught me off guard. I was just like,
Okay.
how is she gonna come out of this? You know what I mean? Like especially like the part when sis was like, yo, she has a bomb in her bag. I'm like, how the heck are they twisting this toy? I said, oh no. I said, she ain't never gonna live this down. So I mean, from the beginning to the end, he had me captivated. I'm sorry. I loved it.
So for you, this was a great movie.
Big time, yes. I loved it.
Okay.
I enjoyed the story, yeah, and how it brought awareness. Can I do the spoiler? It just brought awareness to mental
If you
illness.
ain't seen it by now, shit.
Like, trust me,
You
they
can
don't
spoil
know
it for
what
me,
women
bro.
go through. Oh, sorry. What was that? I'm sorry.
No, I was saying you can spoil it for me, bro. It's fine.
Oh, okay. Well, I was just saying that it brought awareness to mental illness. They just don't know how much Black women take, and then when they crack, it's like, you know, people don't understand it unless you've been through it yourselves. Until she told her story, no one got it. So I was just, I don't know. I loved it. I'm done.
Okay.
I loved it.
Shaq, did you see the movie?
No.
Damn. Come on, Anthony Mackie. You gotta watch some of this shit.
Listen,
you can't just be
as
chasing
an Atlanta
Thunderbolt
native,
Ross.
as an Atlanta native who had to deal with Tyler Perry projects.
So okay,
from
good.
day fucking one.
So what's
I
your
get tired of shit.
okay? I'm glad. That's the perspective I need.
Okay.
When you think of a Tyler Perry movie, what turns you off?
Since a young age in middle school.
Damn.
At a young age of middle school, where majority of my literature teachers were all women.
Mm-hmm.
Every time we do a school field trip to a Tyler Perry project, I come out learning respect Black women and us niggas ain't shit. We ain't never gonna be shit, so get your shit together.
Yeah.
Oh, and because I'm Black and I'm bald, I'm gonna be evil, and I somehow don't like Jesus.
Has there ever been
And
a
if
bald?
you become a husband, you're still evil.
I'm gonna go. You know what?
You know what?
Certain
Yeah,
messages.
Because this is one of my favorite memes.
Exactly. Okay.
Because why you make Sheila walk up drive up that damn mountain?
Listen,
No.
to this day, I feel like Mike is, and don't get me wrong, there's some really fucked up other people, but Mike is.
Charles can still get it to this day.
I saw that actor on a different show, and I'm like, Charles up to ain't shit again.
Blair Underwood Blair Underwood smacked the shit out of that woman all movie long, and he still ain't as bad as Mike. Still ain't as bad as Mike. Jay, do you enjoy? I couldn't even get it out. Brittany, I know you coming in with the shit.
I do not generally watch Tyler Perry movies. I'm sorry.
Oh boy.
Also, I have not seen the newest flick because I've been busy watching Power Rangers.
I'm not mad at
To
that.
be fair, you're not the target audience, though.
No.
Well,
I've said this before. I am not the target demographic.
And neither am I, apparently.
Oh, I think we're gonna go to the table on this one, Chuck.
Hold on. May I add one more opinion?
Of course.
Hold on there, Skip.
Mostly, I do not watch those types of movies because mostly people that look like me end up being the villain.
Yeah.
And I get it. A lot of people that look like me are bad and evil, but I don't want to watch that for 2 hours.
Yeah,
I get it. We fucked up. Like, it's not my fault.
Yo, that's a real.
Remember
Wait a
that
minute, Jay. That's a real fucking feeling.
Mhm.
You know, we forget. You know, sometimes we tend to forget about that. We be like, why don't white people watch more of our movies? Nigga, I don't want to see me be the villain all goddamn day long. Yes, we own slaves. We get it. Shit. You gotta watch Amistad, Roots. You gotta watch Rosewood. You gotta watch Malcolm X. Oh damn, I can't even name them all. Yeah, you know what? After 5 movies, I'm like, let me watch Rocky. and watch a white man win for once. Yeah.
Feel
good about
black man dies.
Feel good about myself. Yeah. All right.
Rocky
Jay,
just went to
that was actually very candid. I appreciate you being honest about that. Now,
try.
I would be fucked up about it too. All right, Britt, you done slid all the way from the shadow realm to run up here to say your piece on Straw. Tell me, how do you feel about the movie as a black woman?
Okay, so first of all, just to speak to Jay's comment, I will say that Tyler Perry movies are black centric. There usually aren't a lot of white characters.
But when there are,
you know,
they shitty.
That's true. I mean, accurate. But just saying.
This was no different.
Anywho, so my opinion on the movie as a black woman, I don't want to put weight on being a black woman for what my opinion is. But I will say overall, I feel like it was giving Tubi movie.
Yep.
It did not have me on the edge of my seat, really, because I was really stuck on some of the terrible fucking acting that I couldn't like buy in all the way. But I will say the ending made me overall like it. Like once I figured everything out from the last scene, I was like, oh shit, I get it. It all clicked. But I was not like drawn. I actually was tempted to turn it off after about like an hour. But I pushed through because I knew that one day I'd be sitting right here talking to you guys about this fucking movie.
So, okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, where would you put it?
On a scale of 1 to 10, I would put it at like a 8 overall. But it was a heavy 6.
What?
5.5.
Kill Kurt.
Are you okay, Kurt?
Don't die, Kurt.
Wait a
Not another bald man dying.
Did you say 8?
I did, because at the end, like seriously, the psychological thriller part of it is what made me like it. But the scene to scene, play by play of it. See, I mean, Carolyn, you watched it. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, you were on the edge of your seat the whole time. I was not.
Yeah.
I will say that. I was not.
Yeah,
You know,
don't worry. I understand. Everyone's perspective is different, but
okay, I got 2 deep. Aaron, you saw it, right?
No, so funny story. I walked in on my mom watching it, and she paused. She's like, I'm 30 minutes into this movie, and I'm mad I'm watching it, and I'm mad I'm gonna finish it. And I'm like, you know what? My life is enough trauma right now, so I'm gonna just avoid this.
Okay, now I respect that. I'm gonna try to do my little spoiler free because apparently I'm gonna be the sole voice of reason through this whole thing.
You can.
So wait, can I go?
It's Tyler Perry.
Can I
Oh, you got
it?
yeah. Go ahead, Tef. Yeah.
Unfortunately, I did not see this movie. However, there's a good reason for that. You guys know, special needs mom. My son has autism, ADHD. When I saw that this movie was making the rounds and the autism mom groups, and they were talking about how much she suffered and how it was so in line with what special needs parents have to go through, and you have to see it, and bop, bop, bop. I was like, I'm going to skip this. I have enough trauma in my day-to-day life actually raising my child that I don't necessarily need to feel it reflected back at me from a movie screen. I think Tyler Perry, what he does is very effective for the audience that he courts. But like I said to my mom, I was like, more than like these stories of slavery and depression and like, I don't know, like trauma porn. I was like, we need stories of joy and like that resonate with triumph. I was like, we're never gonna, the same way white people don't want us to have a future, I feel like Tyler Perry movies contribute directly to that by never showing us like succeed and be wealthy and cool. Like even in his TV shows, like sure, those people have money, but they are also catty and awful. Like there don't be a redeeming person in the set, and I think that's wild. So I think I will maybe eventually watch it, but I was like, nah, I'm gonna let some distance come out so that I can like have my own unbiased viewing of the movie. But like to me, his movies, I'm like, Y'all got that. Y'all
Gotcha. Okay. Well, anything that's popular online that I can debate with black people on, I'm gonna go watch it. I actually watched that and Alto Kings at the same time. Go ahead, Murder. What you wanted to say?
No, I was like Alto Kings. What's Alto Kings? But no, I was saying the one thing that I did like in this movie was the representation of Black people in law enforcement. They, first of all, they were in not only just like the leadership positions, but they also put the situation in the hands of another Black woman. And she was the one that was able to, oh, well, spoiler alert. She was the one that was allowed to communicate, despite the fact that she was not a negotiator, like by trade, but she did it in the military. So I just liked all the highlights of Black people with expertise and stuff, and was able to check another person in law enforcement, even if they wasn't Black. They was allowed to check each other when they was wrong in that situation. Okay. Now, I don't know if that makes any sense, but I like that. I like that.
As a Black man in law enforcement, I thought it was complete horse shit.
What?
It was a bunch of bullshit.
What? How is it a bunch of bullshit?
I'm about to tell you how it's a bunch of bullshit. First off, the only reason I watched this fuck ass movie was because everybody online had so much to say about it, about how they was hooting and hollering and crying, and my grandmom died, and my pop pooted at the twist ending, and I love a good twist. So I said, okay, let me put this John on and see what it is. I watched Alto Kings. It also came out. Robert De Niro plays two roles, much like Michael B. Jordan did in Sinners. Alto Kings was absolute trash. So I watched two trash ass movies back to back.
Damn, double homicide.
Double homicide. Oh, you know I was pissed, Teffy. Now, to Brittany's and Murder's point, the twist is a good twist. What a twist. It's a solid fucking twist. To the point where I paused the TV and said, oh, no, you didn't. Bitch, I can't believe this shit. I paced back and forth a good 5 or 6 times, put my slippers on, went down, made a little something to eat, came back, had to mentally prepare to finish the movie because I said, how the fuck you going to end this now? I agree. The twist is a solid twist. But it absolutely, in no stretch of the imagination in this realm or the multiverse, there is not near God on this earth or in the next hemisphere, not Buddha, not Gishnu, not Allah, not Jesus Christ himself, that can make for the redeeming qualities of this terrible ass acting.
That's true.
Props, pacing, cinematography. Let me tell you something. Tyler Perry built $1 billion movie set. And I'm not saying that I expect top tier quality movies to always come out of it. But this was a high-end Tubi movie.
Yeah, an 8 on the Tubi scale.
But it's on Netflix.
And it was a Tubi movie.
But it
Netflix
is on
has
Netflix.
mid movies all the time, though.
Exactly.
Netflix
and it should
is
be on
full of
Crackle.
mid-movies.
It should be on Crackle.
Not Crackle.
Not Crackle.
Crackle.
Oh man.
It should be on Crackle.
Not even Tubi. Correct.
Let me and yes, Murder. And here's where I agree with you in that he was portraying law enforcement officials supporting a Black woman, and it was Black men supporting her, even over the white negotiators and the white FBI agent. But once again, in the same trope that makes Jay not want to come to these damn movies, white men were always portrayed as negative in a sense. Like the first negotiator wasn't that bad, but ultimately, I get the women supporting women. That seemed to be the overall theme. Women understand the struggle, and women are supporting men. There wasn't one, in my opinion, there wasn't one Black man in that motherfucker worth a damn. The Black men, first of all, let me bring him back up. This motherfucker. Yeah. Woo! Woo! That man right there. This is one of the worst characters. He was mean for no reason.
No reason.
Yeah, no, true.
and at some points there was not enough character development to even make sense of why you treating this woman so shitty. Also, why these eyebrows? Oh, what in the hell? This woman.
Those are early. That's them early 2000s Johns.
Let me tell you something. What this woman endured, she endured an eviction, a robbery, getting fired, getting towed, getting threatened by police, getting almost arrested, having her pay revoked, a bottle thrown at her, getting cussed out by at least 4 or 5 people before she even got to work, a full-on schizophrenic breakdown
in one day,
an assault charge, an assault with a deadly weapon charge, a terrorist charge. The shit that transpired in a 24-hour period, it ain't no way in the world. Now, I know black women struggle, but even y'all got to admit, this was a lot. It was a lot. And it culminated to the twist ending that wrecked. And if you're any kind of human being, it will wreck you. It will wreck you. It's sad. It is a sad twist ending. I'm not going to spoil it for you in case you go to see it. But the twist ending.
I think Jocelyn kind of spoiled it in the comments.
Oh, well, didn't I'm not going to bring it up.
Oh, what happened?
Sorry.
But my main thing is, I know why some black women loved it, but it was 2 very visceral responses. It was, I love this movie. It shows our everyday struggle and black women supporting women. And then other people were saying things like, this movie is absolutely trash. Once again, black women are portrayed as not mentally stable and incapable of managing the everyday stresses. I'll bring up 2 of them.
I disagree with that.
Well, hold on. I'm gonna read two contrasting perspectives of the movie. Nah, Tyler, we need to talk. I just finished Straw and I'm shook, like heart racing, jaw clench, pacing around the room type shook. That movie felt personal, like it reached into every black household and said, let me remind you of why we tired. From the first 5 minutes, I was heated. Everybody in that movie had me ready to throw hands. The landlord, the cops, the raggedy boss, just trash. Top tier villains. I ain't never disliked the whole cast this fast in my life. And then that plot twist, Lord, I had to pause the movie and just stare. I wanted to fight Tyler Perry myself. It was bold, it was brutal, and still it was beautiful in the most heartbreaking way. This ain't just a movie, it's a trigger. It's trauma, it's truth, it's for us. And I'm not gonna lie. I'm mad it was that good, mad that I felt that real, mad that I saw pieces of people I love in that pain. Tyler, you are really dragged our souls through it with this one again. So if you ain't seen Straw yet, don't watch it like it's just something to pass time. Come correct, bring snacks, tissue, sage, and prayer partner, because once it's done, you'll need to sit in silence for a minute, maybe even call your mama. That's a glowing review.
That is glowing review.
And then there's the other side of this. Y'all be gassing this shit, especially that trauma bait the movie was. A 5 out of 10 at best storyline movie, moves along fast as hell, cramming all that shit in one day is wild as fuck. And I'm tired of seeing movies by Tyler about a black mama struggling, losing everything. The plot twist was predictable. If you've seen the movie Fractured already, Taraji killed it, but her character's mental breakdown after getting fired made it easy to predict the twist that brought at the end. And nothing about this shit uplifts single moms. This lady lost it all, lost her mind, and went her ass to jail. Where is the triumph and uplifting in that? Y'all just love anything that stirs y'all and connects to y'all own trauma. And Tyler know that shit, so he keeps giving y'all fucked up realities to visit in his movies versus changing the narrative with his platform and position.
He's out of line.
But he, yeah.
But
So can I just say,
I don't care. Sorry.
Can I just say my mom is of the opinion that like she's like these stories need to be told because these are like people's real lives, and some people have really terrible trauma like that. And I'm like, you don't think we don't get enough trauma in the news in our everyday lives? You think Tyler Perry needs to exploit our trauma even more? I was like, so you would go and see another slave movie? Like, we don't have 1,000,005 fucking slave movies.
Right.
Like, damn, we don't get nothing better. Like, and whatever, this, it wasn't another fucking Medea movie, so I guess that's a win. Like,
well
not yet.
I will say this:
there's one coming.
Taraji's performance was beyond top tier.
I heard it wasn't.
No,
I heard it was it was overplayed and like outrageous.
No. Now, mind you, that's not her fault. You are doing scenes that are written in the script. Like, there's literally a scene of her in the rain with her hands out. Ah! I was like, who wrote this shit? Who literally wrote stands in rain amongst eviction furniture, screams to God? Who wrote this shit? I'm not lying.
Did that shit.
They was doing the storyboard like, in this scene right here, make sure it's raining.
They got the stick figure with the arms out in the rain.
Tyler Perry was like, this gonna get them niggas. Yeah, scream to God.
Somebody in production like, Mr. Perry, this shit gonna be fire.
Yo, but what I actually had a fan theory. This is actually a continuation of Baby Boy. So hear me out.
Oh my God.
Remember in Baby Boy, Tyrese kills Snoop Dogg, but Snoop Dogg had a bunch of Crip niggas in the house with a vet. Everybody knows LA gang life. You kill one, they gonna put 2 and 2 together that Jody was the one that killed Snoop. So after some time, Yvette and Jody got visited by them Crips. They killed Jody, and Yvette had to go into witness protection and change her name. Yvette had 2 kids, one her son and a little girl. She got the son taken away, but she was able to keep her little girl. She ended up in this weird ass town where she started a job at a supermarket, and because of the loss of Jody and her child and being in WITSEC, this is where Straw picks up. Don't be like that. Now that, but there was no context.
That's more interesting than.
Thank you.
124-hour period.
Now, mind you, this movie was 1 hour and 45 minutes long. He could have made this at least 15 extra minutes of context would have gone a long way to character development. Sure. It was good to see Sinbad, who recently suffered almost a life-ending stroke. This is his first acting role, so it was good to see him again. Also, and you know what? And I thought, oh man, I can't believe I forgot her name. But the bank manager, she did a really good job too.
Oh, shoot, what was her name? Sherry
Shepherd. Sherry Shepherd did a really, really good job. Very authentic. Mm-hmm. And there were moments where it gave me John Q vibes. But it was like Temu Sheen brand John Q. It was like John W. Like it didn't quite. It was Jane Q. It didn't quite.
Not Jane.
It didn't quite give me what I needed it to give. But whether you liked it or you didn't like it, Tyler Perry absolutely made a shit ton of money off of it, and he's going to make another one.
We're gonna watch. It is what it is.
I probably won't watch, but
no, somebody will. I'm just saying somebody will. But
I will say I feel like I'm a happy medium between both of those reviews. Like I see both sides.
Right.
I do feel like in hindsight 8 was a little high. It might be like 7, but like either way, the twist was good. But I agree with everything you said. Honestly,
Lady Chevette, I did not forget the house party link. Everybody knows that Tyrese's mama and Baby Boy, his daddy is Play. Didn't play. Yo, that's 6 degrees of. I might do a video on that. Not to interrupt, but I will say this. Half of the panel, there's 7 of us. Half of the panel explicitly said, I didn't watch this movie. Either, i.e., it did not interest me at all, or I know his work and I don't want to watch it anymore. And I think that speaks to the exhaustion that some of us have with Black trauma related, because Black trauma related movies usually have a Caucasian antagonist, or it's so depressing that you don't walk away from the movie feeling good. And Straw is one of the movies you do not walk away from it feeling good.
What's the point? Why is it called Straw?
Because he's the last straw.
Okay, so I'm not expecting to be happy at the end of this movie at all.
But I didn't know that was the reason it was called that until the end of the movie.
You didn't see the arts like this?
I did.
Yes, they warned you.
Hey, I didn't know. I just turned the shit on. I was like, let me try this out.
As soon as I saw the words Black trauma and I saw the name of the movie, I'm like, I'm good. I'm gonna just wait for Beauty and Black because it's trash, but like it's hilarious trash.
Yeah. The movie. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead, Murder.
No, I was saying not every movie is for everyone. You know what I mean? But I mean, for me, I liked it, and I got the point of it. But
I got the point. I just didn't want it.
Huh?
I got the point. I just didn't want it.
No, I'm just saying a lot of people go through a lot already and don't want to revisit more trauma that'll trigger stuff with them. I get it. You know what I mean? But it's like, you know, especially at the end of the day, I thought the work was good itself.
And guess what? You'll get contrasting reviews on this. I will say this. The day that I got fed up with Black trauma was When They See Us. That was the first time I watched something and literally was like, I can't do Black trauma content ever again.
That was like the one like Black trauma movie, I guess, where like I watched it once and like I can't ever watch it again. Like a lot of people say, oh, I couldn't even look at it. Like and Ava DuVernay did such a good job. It was such a beautiful project. But god damn.
No, Aaron, I say that to everyone. I say if you are Black and you have had enough, don't watch it. If you choose to watch it, only watch it once. And that is not indicative of what Ava did, because it is a masterpiece. But holy fuck, I have never cried. I didn't cry. I wept. Like I bawled. I have never cried like that during any piece of content ever. And that shit was like, and to Jay's point, it make it hard to go to work the next day. That's the only thing with trauma porn, because you got to reintegrate yourself into a society where now it has charged you up. And you looking at other motherfuckers like, your ancestors, nigga. No, I mean,
and Kurt, I would like to add in with this type of movies that we always get about our culture and stuff like that. I've actually had a very interesting conversation with people from African countries that would see this and like and have generally asked me the question about like, is this really legit still stuff that goes on? Because I've learned that these kind of movies make some people from African countries hesitant to even come to America. I've spoken to someone from Uganda. I've spoken to someone from Kenya, someone from Ghana. Like they all were like, "Yeah, we see some of this shit on TV." We're like, "No, do we really need to go there?"
No,
right? We like some of the things, but the struggle that you guys do, is different,
Yeah.
Okay, Black Panther, get the fuck out of here.
No, but that's real shit.
No, I know.
They got travel advisories now. They literally have issued travel advisories to other countries about coming to America because of the racial tension. But when I say this is a country that cannot shake its racial divide, that's what I'll call it. The racial division in this country is consistently weaponized in politics, in society, and even and honestly, to make it more personal, is one of the things that I love about Jay when he comes on here, because whether y'all know it or not, even in a joking manner, Jay catches so many strays just because he's comfortable in our community and he takes it. But I also in the back of my mind, I'm concerned about how often we joke or play, or even though he knows it's in jest, after a while, sometimes that shit weighs on you. And it's not like I don't have white friends or Caucasian friends. I have one white kid that calls me dad. It's weird, but I love it. Like I'm dead ass. But you know, sometimes we could be so absorbed with the black narrative that it could be overwhelming. After a while, sometimes the content, we get it. Shit's fucked up. Like Teffy said, can we see some other shit where can we tell some other stories? Hell, I love seeing black people in fantasy. Show me some new shit that I ain't never seen where being black isn't even relevant. It's just a character.
Well, you know, Tyler gonna send Medea to the Bahamas for a destination wedding.
In D&D.
I'm sorry, but I for sure don't give a fuck where Medea going next. Like,
I love checks that I for sure.
I'm saturated with Medea shit. Y'all understand? For over like 20-something years, I'm tired of that shit. Yeah. How you doing? This shit. Like, she makes us Southern folks look so fucked up and uneducated sometimes. That shit just annoys the shit out of me. Yeah. I'm sorry.
But there is some educated folk in there. You know, her grandbaby's a lawyer, and you know, her nephew's a lawyer, always getting her out.
Tyler Perry gonna keep making shit like this.
But yeah, making us look like puppets in this motherfucker. Making us look like goddamn motherfucking puppets of the eyes of the bullshit.
I mean, no, that Muppet but the Muppet's hair looked better than the dude in Saving Grace, I think was that movie where the old lady got like taken by the young dude.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I knew exactly what you're talking about.
Here's what I do know. Next time, Tyler Perry, just have her call Nate. Nate could have got her right up out of that bond. She might.
We're not about to do this.
40. She could have got that $40 for her baby to go ahead and eat lunch and
medicine.
Either way, but yes, Straw. Obviously, mixed reviews on the panel, mixed reviews in these social media streets. Watch it and see it for yourself. But for our main event, we're going to talk about black movies you could have watched on Juneteenth that you actually would enjoy.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's time.
All right, y'all. We got about 35 minutes before we wrap up, so we're going to go through these things. We're going to jump right into them. Number 10. These are our top 10 Juneteenth watch movies that will not leave you fucked up by the end of it. The most controversial of the list, I'm going to start here. A lot of y'all, when I posted this list, y'all said it shouldn't be on the list. Some of y'all said it should be on the list. Remember, this list was curated because either it shows black people in a triumphant ending, getting back against the oppressor, fighting against the establishment, or getting a lit back in an epic way. I'm going to set that preface. The first one up is The Help. Here you go, Teffy.
That one.
Teffy, go on, start us off. How do you feel about The Help?
So, like, it's okay. My problem with The Help is that it's based on a book written by a white woman who stole the narratives of like the black help, did not credit them for their help with the book, and did not fucking pay them. So it gives very much white savior complex when you know the background of how this story actually like came into being. Like, are they decent in the movie and like well-rounded characters? Sure, but a white woman got paid off of all that shit, and fuck that bitch.
Well, damn, can we just enjoy the movie?
I mean, you can, but like part of being accountable.
I read the book and the movie's verbatim to the book, and I love that. I hate when movies and books don't align. I enjoyed it for what it is.
But that woman stole those stories. She took background information without those people's permission.
I get it, but we just talking about the movie.
I I don't think it's controversial. I liked it.
Shit pie is cool. It's my favorite.
Thank you. I'm about to say doodle pie.
Doodle pie is cool, but
My shit.
Eat my shit. That is an epic get back.
I said. Yeah, I love that. That's
my shit.
I'm just saying. I doodle pie. Well, that's all I remember from that movie. That is literally it. That's all I know.
I mean, you is kind, you is smart, you is important.
Oh, is that from that too?
Yes.
That's what she taught the little girl to say every morning.
When I tell you, I thought that was from something totally some other nigga movie.
They all the dialogue just blends together.
It just blends with like 47 other.
It all sounds the same, sir. It all sounds the same.
You is kind. You is important. You is special. I thought it might have been Killer in the Bee or some shit. I don't know. But all right.
No.
In the Bee.
All right,
Killer in the Bee is crazy.
Does the help stay on the list?
Yeah, for the shit pie.
I mean, if y'all really wanted to,
Shit
but like,
Teffy, damn.
Fine.
All right, thumbs up.
Pie was good too, child.
I mean, she made shit taste delicious. So
that girl loved that.
You know,
put in here. This is something different.
It was not spat out until it was known.
Now, next up is an older movie. You know, I was born in 1982, so give me a little grace. This is an original comedy, Trading Places, Dan Aykroyd, Eddie Murphy.
I love this movie.
Love this movie.
Thank you. It's a great comedy, and it shows the power of friendship. Two people from two different walks of life, and how black people, just because they come from the hood, that don't make them smart, and white people, just because you come from the suburban affluence, don't mean that one bad day, wouldn't put you in the same position as other black people. It was at the time, it was a very racially charged movie. But the best part about it is black and white put their differences aside to fuck up the rich.
Took over capitalism. It was great.
When I say I talk about Trading Places as literally the blueprint to how you fix America.
Amen.
Outside of the technological advances, like, you know, this situation could not happen now because of social media. I just watched this like a month or so ago. Still holds up. Still fantastic.
Still hilarious.
Love this movie.
I have
Love
no
this
legs.
movie.
I have no legs. This is one of those movies you watch it today, and you'll chuckle, you'll laugh. Hell, Jamie Lee Curtis's titties is in this song.
Oh shit.
Yep.
Yay for titties.
I'm just Jamie Lee Curtis. I don't stray too far from my own, but goddamn, woman, between this, Two Lies, and Halloween, almost
titties be tittying.
It's low.
Respectfully, of course.
No matter what color it is.
And it's got blackface in it, and I wasn't even mad.
Damn, that's an accomplishment, to be honest.
Yo,
Forgot
it
about
was
that
literally
hell?
Thunder. Yeah, look, the blackface, and they cut the lights off on Murder.
Damn
You said black light?
Click.
Yo,
They
it was
always
literally Tropic
Damn,
Thunder
Murder, you
level
ain't paid a
blackface.
bill.
Yeah.
I ain't paid my damn bill. Shit, I thought the banks were closed on Juneteenth. Shit.
So Trading Places, we all agree it stays on the list.
Yeah.
All right, thank you. I get worried sometimes because I be trying and y'all be big and be like, nah.
Wait, where is Trading Places? Where is it streaming?
I got you. Hold on.
We should be providing
I
links.
can Google it really fast.
Yes, please.
Trading Places, 1993.
It
It is on Tubi.
Is it?
Of course it
It
is.
is on Tubi.
Oh, dope.
Okay.
All right.
Tubi, Plex, and Amazon Prime.
Yay!
Thank you, Jay. If you could just whenever we bring up these movies, where's the help plan?
I've got the Google on standby. Don't worry.
My man.
Woo.
The help.
Got working today.
Right.
Good.
The help is up on Hulu, Fubo, and
Uh,
Sling TV.
Yep.
Boo boo.
Yeah.
Yeah, football.
Fubo.
Fubo.
It's like Sling TV. You pay like a monthly subscription.
That's where Straw should have been.
Damn.
Fubo.
That's still behind a paywall. It shouldn't be behind a paywall.
Yeah.
The help is.
It should be on Pluto TV.
Oh Jesus.
All right. Number 7 on our list. Again, little known classic.
This is 8. This is 8.
It's 8. I'm sorry, my bad. There, 10, 9, 8. Yeah, number 8. Number 8 on our list. This is one of those classics that is in the era of the hood black movie era. This is where Omar Epps literally played every black athlete known to man. He in the program, he was a running back.
Please,
And,
this is not Love and Basketball, is it?
in Love and Basketball, he was an NBA star. But in Higher Learning,
Okay.
And what?
I'll take this over Love and Basketball.
yeah, in Higher Learning,
I don't know this one.
Oh, right, you don't know. Oh, Higher Learning. Hold on.
How old is this movie?
From 1995.
Oh Lord Jesus.
Who's all seen Higher Learning?
I've seen it, but that's been a minute. I was like,
So I think I've seen it, but I'm not sure.
So Higher Learning has Busta Rhymes, Ice Cube, Omar
No, I
Epps.
haven't seen it.
It has Michael Rappaport in it. Michael Rappaport plays a white kid who goes to college, tries to get fit into the college scene, is never accepted by any demographic, but then is adopted by neo-Nazis.
Nope.
And he becomes a
Okay, have you seen
skinhead.
that?
Yo, he becomes a skinhead.
Putting this
Tyra
on
Banks-
my list for next February is 28 Days of Black Movies.
Yo, Tyra Banks is in this movie. He plays the love interest of Omar Epps. Omar Epps plays the parallel of Michael Rappaport, where he goes to school and he's afforded every opportunity because he's a black athlete. And Lawrence Fishburne is in it. It is a star-studded cast. It is
Lawrence fucking Fishburne and Samuel L. Jackson, and it's like one other dude. They were in every fucking thing in the fucking 90s.
90s,
And
yes.
them niggas was eating good, my guy.
There's a reason why they are household names.
Right. It's streaming on Amazon Prime if you want to see it.
Yes,
for
and I might
purchase.
watch that tonight.
It is not. It is not free on Amazon. You have to purchase it.
Oh, never mind. I will not be watching that tonight.
You have to purchase it. Can you rent it, Jay?
You could probably rent it.
Only
It just has, it has the price on Amazon.
Murder.
It means you have
I
to.
am not paying to see Higher Learning for the 57th
So
time.
it's $3.59. You can rent it on Amazon.
The reason why this movie makes the list,
They say
there
it's worth it.
there is a scene where all the black people fight all the neo-Nazis, and it is the most satisfying ass whipping. It is Montgomery Mink level satisfaction. This scene.
The down south Donnybrook.
Yeah, yeah. When I say they get them boys a good old classic ass whipping, woo! I watched that movie just for that scene. So it definitely has more of a sad ending, but that scene alone, it has its redeeming qualities because all Nazis, not white people, all Nazis need to have their ass completely kicked from one end of America to the other one by every demographic. Respectfully.
Equal rights and
Disrespectfully.
Disrespectfully, yes, thank you. And equal rights and lefts.
And an uppercut.
Where we at now? Number
Now we're on 7.
Now we're at 7.
Now we're at 7. Okay. At number 7, another high-end movie. I don't know how many people have seen The Black Klansman.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I haven't seen this yet.
Oh,
What?
Really?
No, because they keep taking it down when I go to watch it, and I can't find it again.
Huh.
So Black
It is
Klansman
on
features.
Amazon Prime and Paramount Plus.
Oh, Paramount Plus is good.
Yeah.
Um,
Amazon Prime and Freebie.
Yeah.
It features Denzel Washington's son.
Oh my God, John David Washington is such a good actor.
Yeah, no, he's killing
So
it.
good.
This is probably one of his best performances. I didn't really like
This
him.
was his
in,
breakout. This was actually his breakout performance in this movie.
Yeah, I listen. Again, any movie where the KKK catches all hell, it's a good day. This is one of those. It's actually based on a true story about a black law enforcement officer who infiltrates the Klan. He becomes a member of the Klan, and it's how they topple the Klan in. Hold on, I'm pulling up with the
Colorado Springs.
Was it Colorado Springs? Thank you, Jay.
Gotcha.
Listen, his name is Robert Stallworth. You can actually look up the actual story, the real story, and it featured Grand Wizard David Duke, who politically was a big deal at the time.
I would say David Duke was a huge political leader at the time. So, like, yeah. Did they release a documentary to go with this or no?
Yeah. There's a few things on it because it's one of the first times that a black man was having regular conversations with the Grand Wizard. He got invited to meetings, and then they had a white officer actually play him, like in the physical meetings. Either way, great movie. KKK gets their ass kicked.
Kylo Ren's character is
Adam Driver.
I love that we don't know.
Thank you, because I could not think of that man's name.
I'm
sorry, it's the wine.
It's got John David Washington, Adam Driver, and Topher Grace plays David Duke.
Yeah. Shout out to Black Girl Magic Riesling. This is a really good Riesling.
Yeah, we should get drunk.
I have to giggle at this movie because Teffy hasn't seen it. I saw it in theaters.
Huh.
Oh, not you pulling my card.
No. Jay, you gotta understand. There's a plethora of movies, black movies that Teffy hasn't seen. So much so that she has a TikTok series.
I did it for a whole month this month. Shout out to y'all who actually watch my TikToks.
You know how hard it is to have this woman come in here and be like, "Hey, y'all, if you've never seen Meteor Man, nigga, how you just never seen Meteor Man like 10 times? It's 2025. How you just now see? What movie was it that you said?
Oh my god!
The way we fight for you to keep your black card, it is a mess.
You can't take my black card. It is irrevocable because I am black.
No,
we
fuck
know.
That. No murder. We don't know. I'll take that shit.
I can play spades. It's fine that I didn't see Menace to Society.
That's when you get your license, you have to have all 7 points. Okay, all 7 points.
I'm an Uno stack master. Y'all gotta get out of my face.
You were definitely on black probation.
Wait, not
that's right. It was Menace to Society.
Like,
it was Boys in the Hood. No, y'all
I
gotta understand.
played dominoes.
She
guys,
Boys in the Hood to Society.
The gaming is only 3 points.
Have you seen Crooklyn yet?
I saw Crooklyn a long time ago. I'm gonna rewatch it next year.
Y'all know that there is a criteria to blackness. You don't have to see all the movies, but you better see enough of them. Go ahead, Britt. What you got to say with your life?
I was gonna say, as a Catholic schoolgirl from Michigan, I was out of touch with Black culture till I went to Howard, and I went through the criteria.
Okay, so Britt, the difference between
maybe it might not be the same, but
I went to an international college. I went to Florida International University, which is like it's not black. So I'm getting there, you guys. Jesus.
No, I was the same way until probably college. Honestly, college is where I caught up with a lot of shit.
That's when I first saw Friday. Was at Howard.
See, I saw Friday when it came out. I saw Friday when it came out.
Friday, listen, and unfortunately, Friday isn't enough anymore. You will have to watch the entire franchise because you got to go to Day. You got to go where Cat Williams come from.
Okay, Cheryl. Out of all 28 movies that I watched, Boys in the Hood is actually really good. I do 100% recommend it. Some of those movies I don't recommend.
You are 30 years too late.
I really
recommend some shit to the black culture.
You should have had more. What is it? You know how we got CEUs? You gotta have NCUs, okay?
My CE credits is like,
you know what? Murder. You know what she just said? She just said, there's this thing called fried chicken. Oh my god. I highly recommend. Like they take baked chicken, roll it in egg. Wait a minute.
I got boxer
and
braids
then
and not
they
cornrows.
put it in oil. Oh my god.
No, let me tell you. There's a list of seasonings.
Yeah,
that they put on this chicken. Oh my god.
They
You
use
niggas,
more.
first of all,
I didn't mean to start all this.
please stop. Because first of all, I'll read every one of you niggas the fucking riot act behind some black ass shit. I argue with black people on this show all the fucking time. I want better for my fucking people. Fuck y'all. I'm gonna see these fuck ass movies. God damn. Half these movies came out when I was a whole child, and I'm sorry I had responsible parents who would not let me see movies.
All right, but when they wanted your ass, you don't want to hear.
Somebody gets
This is a sick Negro.
My parents took the PG-13 thing way too literally. I
My
did not
mother
watch them
was
until I
like,
was
"You're
15."
not 13. You can't watch this movie."
Tiffany.
I'm too young.
Shut up.
There's no excuse. I don't.
You know what? It ain't no excuse. I was not supposed to watch half these movies.
And thank you. None of us were supposed to watch this
Oh my
shit.
god!
And we all.
I'm really sorry for having parents who can't.
I'm younger than Kurt.
You know
Watching
what?
these old
So
behind
number 6.
Oh, yeah. There is powerful niggardry at work here.
Yo,
all the movies, child.
yo, don't listen, Tef. I'm gonna tell you right now. As the black community, do we give a fuck about your excuses?
Nope.
Nah.
Nope.
Hell no.
Okay. You saw all them other weirdo ass movies. You should have been trying to sneak into the R-rated.
American Pie, didn't you, Teffy?
Yeah,
I've not seen American Pie, actually. I've not.
All right, look, we got 15 minutes. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna go through the rest of this before we
Number
wrap this shit up.
6.
Number 6.
Black Dynamite.
Dynamite. Dynamite.
All right, good. Because you sell drugs to the community.
Right. Was in my era, and I watched this.
Listen,
Big time.
Black Dynamite is fucking hilarious.
Is that the new one? The newest one?
Yeah, that's
No.
the most recent. No, it's not.
Oh,
She's asking. There's a new one starring
yeah.
Michael Jai White where it's a western.
It's a
but
western,
it's
yeah, but it's
written
not
the
Black
same
Dynamite.
way. It's written the same way as Black Dynamite.
Black
So,
all
Dynamite.
the same people.
It's a black exploitation web.
Yeah, it's
Western, excuse me. I'm sorry, y'all. I can barely talk. This motherfucking line.
It's okay. That Riesling is hitting. We got 15 minutes. Black Dynamite, absolutely one of those comedies that will keep you laughing through the whole fucking movie. It plays on black exploitation movies, and honestly, it's just one of those feel-good movies that you can put on, laugh, and at the end of it, you get the message, but it ain't trauma porn, if you get what I mean.
Yeah.
Is available on Tubi.
Talking to you, Tyler Perry.
Yeah. Also in the same vein.
Yes.
Undercover Brother.
Oh my fucking god. This is my shit.
man.
I fucking love this movie.
So much.
Yo,
Conspiracy Brother.
first off, it's not even Eddie Griffin. The supporting cast is so hilarious. Dave Chappelle, Smart Brother, even the man's
Chris Kattan's character.
Yes.
He literally when James Brown say it loud, I'm black and I'm proud. When you can get Billy D. Williams to say,
You couldn't get Caucasians to say that.
yo, when you get Billy D. Williams to say, I don't know nothing about politics, but I sure know how to make some good chicken. That's, what?
So funny.
Yo,
So funny.
yo, what's the kid's name? The white intern.
It's
Lance.
It's Neil
Lance.
Patrick Harris.
Yeah, Patrick
Yes,
Harris
Lance.
is- yeah.
Yeah.
When they play that funky music, white boy, and he starts snapping. Come on, y'all.
So good. So good.
Oh, God.
It
So
furthers my
listen.
hatred for mayo.
Yes. Yo,
Yeah,
so
the-
okay.
Oh, it's so
That's a
I'm
good
sorry,
little
I
question.
still don't like mayo.
Do y'all not like? I love mayo.
I love
do love
mayonnaise.
I like mayo.
I
Okay,
do.
I was like, when I
I
first saw
like-
that movie, I was like, what black people don't like mayo?
I was
I do.
like,
But the thing about it, all right, here's the thing: we're not supposed to outwardly really like mayo like that because that's the Caucasian seasoning.
I'm
Okay,
sorry. I'm
But-
sorry y'all didn't grow up eating potato salad, bro. I don't know what to tell you. A bitch loves some mayo.
I know.
Every
It has to
macaroni
be
salad,
without the
tuna
mayo.
salad, all of it got mayo. Deviled eggs.
Yeah, but we season the mayo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about just straight mayo?
Just having a straight mayo.
But we grew up in Philly, where
Yeah.
every cheesesteak is slathered in mayo.
Well, in the
Yeah.
South,
Yeah.
we don't do mayo like that.
Oh,
There's enough
okay.
seasoning. I'm sorry.
He had to
Isn't
put
that-
some hot sauce on that bitch.
Drown that
So,
You-
check. I
you-
know because my grandma and them from North Carolina, mayonnaise or like Miracle Whip is a thing.
Ew,
Like
Miracle Whip is from the devil.
Listen, my
They put
grandma.
mayonnaise in the devil's taint, and that's Miracle Whip.
Listen, I'm saying
So
though.
Aaron was like, "Oh my god."
Well, maybe in the deeper South, we don't do that.
Because I grew up eating it, so like
Ew,
I
no,
can-
Miracle Whip is terrible.
No, so my grandma only used it in her potato salad, and it was 1 part mayo, 1 part Miracle Whip. You couldn't even really taste it like that.
Oh, this mother
But
getting in the recipes.
Miracle
Can
Whip
we get
is
back to
goblin
Undercover Brother?
skunk.
So, YouTube TV and available for purchase on Prime.
Oh yeah.
YouTube TV probably be a
I gotta
better
watch
bet.
it.
Do not pay for Undercover Brother ever.
No.
It is one
I
of those.
would.
Give
I
Eddie
like
Griffin his money. Don't do that.
Oh, you're
That's
right.
what I'm
You know-
saying. I love it.
I don't know.
Support
Eddie,
YouTube TV is not-
He got
Yeah.
multiple baby mamas.
yeah,
You
Eddie
can find it-
wilding
You can
lately.
find it on DVD though. Buy it. Buy it on DVD.
His podcast,
Amen.
he wilding a little bit, but
Oh,
that is-
His stand-ups are
Well, hold on.
hilarious.
His podcast, he say some wild shit.
that's what I was about to say. He wilding a little bit, but this is his signature movie. And what I love about it is it actually was one of the first YouTube series that became a movie.
Oh,
Is that-
wow.
Oh,
I
It's a
didn't know
YouTube
that.
I know that.
It was a YouTube series, and it was one of the first time a YouTube creative actually made it mainstream before Insecure. All right. Four more 10 minutes. My favorite classic Spike Lee joint, Do the Right Thing. If you're not familiar with this movie, I don't know what to tell you. In the 80s, this Giancarlo Esposito literally
I gotta rewatch this. Actually, no, I need to rewatch all the other Spike Lee joints. So I think Giancarlo Esposito's in every single one of his movies.
Yeah, I
he's in
believe
Class
so.
Act. Not Class Act. School Days.
Yeah.
He's in School Days. He's in this. I mean, Spike Lee has his actors that he recycles. And
That was
again,
John Leguizamo.
would you say, Myrna?
I said that was his John Leguizamo. If you get what I'm
Yeah.
But Do the Right Thing basically is the quintessential multiple cultures living in one place, and how do they coincide with each other. It speaks on police brutality. It speaks on what happens when all cultures, because that's one thing that people tend to forget. Even though they ended up burning the pizzeria, it wasn't just black people that were mad. It was literally the entire neighborhood was upset about what happened to Radio Raheem. And I'm not, if you ain't seen the movie, this ain't spoiler alert. I mean, shit, you should have been seen
The
it.
movie like 30 years old, niggas. Get over yourself.
There ain't no spoilers after.
First of all, it's really wild that you said that time after suggesting a 30-year-old movie.
Look at this. Yeah, Tef. I think you
Available
can see
on Netflix
This,
and
first of
Amazon
all, this is
Oh,
one
it's
of
on
those
Netflix
movies.
now?
This is one of those movies I've seen like 15 times. So Do the Right Thing I've seen a lot. It's one of my like, it's not one of my favorite movies because to me I was like, I get it. I hate that nobody does the right thing in the movie, but that's the point.
That's the
Like
point.
that is the point of it.
Right.
And like it
No, there
burns
is
my
no.
ass
Somebody,
with such a good movie.
somebody did do one right thing. They
Yeah.
showed Rosie Perez's titties, and they look
Woo!
amazing.
Exploitation of female bodies is never the right thing to do.
No, it is a celebration of the human and the female form.
Exploitation.
And it got
Unless
Samuel L.
Rosie
Jackson.
Perez comes out and says that she showed her titties because she wanted to. It's exploitation.
I'm just saying, Samuel L. Jackson is in this movie, literally yelling the entire fucking movie. That is all he does. He just yells, and I love it. I love it. 3 movies left, and this was difficult. This was difficult to do a top 3 for Juneteenth, and I'm still debating this top 3. So we can argue it a little bit.
I feel like we missed something, but okay.
No, I mean it's a top 10. It's the only can put so
no,
many
it's fine. I remember us being 6, 5, and now I'm like we in 3. Okay.
No. You just drunk. It's okay.
Okay, that's fair.
Y'all gonna be surprised that this is number 3 and not higher up, but
Fiwa, and we put it upon tree farm.
Right. This should be number 1.
I do this.
No, because I know. I think I remember what number 1 is. And like I understand.
Thank you, Aaron.
I get why it's number 3 is still fresh. You know what I'm saying?
Number 3 is crazy. Number 2, I would accept. No.
Okay, so hold on. It is interchangeable with number 2, but we go. You know what? We going over the 2 hours. We're not gonna go long over the 2 hours. I already know we're gonna do this because we gotta have this discussion. Should I show you number 2 right now, and then we can debate 2 or 3?
Yeah, I feel like we're gonna fight if you show number 2.
Y'all gonna be mad. You are gonna be mad at me, but I can argue why it's number 2.
Is it Django?
Get me the
you son of a bitch.
I'm scared it was Django.
Available on Netflix.
So,
shit.
Sinners number 3.
I need to see number 1 right now because this is
no. All right, we just gonna do it all. We go all right.
No, because because they clone Tyrone. Okay, in relations to Sinners, I can see how that would be a thing, but I need to see what number 1 is because they clone Tyrone hit me on such a personal level, like such a spiritual level.
So we just showing the top 3. We just showing the top 3.
That's what number 1 is.
Just drop number 1, Curtis.
Thank you, because I don't want no problems. Number 1. I mean, it's not rocket science.
It better not be Django. It better not be.
That's all I know.
It's Django.
See, you
nigga. Absolutely the fuck not. No. Fuck Quentin Tarantino and his fucking race baiting bullshit ass. No, fuck him.
Available for purchase on Amazon.
I love Jay's like, and it's on such and such.
Like Jay is taking his job seriously. Thank you, Jay.
No.
Thank you, Jay.
I'm not gonna argue with Teffy because this isn't my second. Because Django isn't my second favorite Tarantino movie of all time or anything like that.
Yeah, thank you. Hold on, Jay. We starting off
me
with
right
you.
now.
We starting off with you.
Yeah.
Top. Did it look? Sinners. They clone Tyrone, Django. First question: did you see all 3?
Yes, I have.
All right.
I'm so
on your recommendation, actually.
All right, Jay. In your personal opinion, Teffy, you will have your day in court. Your personal opinion, what is 3 through 1?
My personal for my, me. Okay. I'm not fighting anyone, okay? It's just my preferences. I would say They Clone Tyrone, Sinners, Django.
I respect that. I get it. I absolutely get it. Why is Django your number 1?
I personally, Tarantino is my favorite director.
Mm-hmm.
I love
bro.
The way that he can write certain dialogues. I wish I could write that well. So Pulp Fiction is up there for me. Django Unchained, Inglourious Bastards, movies of that nature.
Yeah,
the Django being the action movie that it is with the great dialogue and with the awesome character building. It's up there for me.
I always say Django is the black Inglourious Bastards. And
kind of,
kind of. And I'm sorry, and I always forget the actor's name, but y'all know who I'm talking about. He played it.
Waltz.
Christoph
Thank
Waltz.
you. Fucking masterpiece. And the fact that Candy
Leonardo
DiCaprio really made me hate him because I love me some Leo, but I'm not. This is not my day in court. Britt, what's your top three?
All right. So from 1 to 3, or from 3 to 1. Either way, I love Django, but I cannot put a white director above anybody else.
Okay. Thank you, Britt.
Okay.
So that would be my
talk
number
to these
3.
Okay, number 3 is Django. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just off of that, because we're talking about a Juneteenth.
I agree. Listen, I'm not arguing at all. I sound like Jay. I'm not arguing.
Okay. All right. Number 2 would be Sinners, and number 1 would be They Call Him Tyrone.
See, and I respect you putting They Call Tyrone as number 1. Why though?
I mean, I went into that movie not knowing what to expect and came out honestly similar to what Teffy said. Like it really hit hard. So I don't know. I just really enjoyed it. Now, what I will also say, arguably, I have not seen Sinners. I should be watching it now. And as opposed to that, I'm here.
You're done.
I know. I'm sorry.
I'm only fucking with you, but no, definitely check it out.
But off the strength that I can't.
Come on, Britt. You're doing a disservice to light skins right now.
Okay.
Damn.
I got you.
Damn, butterscotch baddie. Fucking up. All right. Murder, you pacing. You pacing. Talk to me.
You got her standing up.
Yo, she is mad
at me. I feel like nah, we need to like go back and kind of revote on this list because this is wild.
Yeah.
But for me, Django 3. Stop playing with it. Okay. Number 2. All right, I'll do Sinners. I really could interchange Sinners
Tyrone is getting this love.
Tyrone for 2 and 1. 2 and 1. But
I'm not arguing.
Django.
Yes, absolutely. I'll have my day in court, but for you, I love the day Clone Tyrone.
And you gonna get locked up. You gonna get locked up playing around with peeps in court. Okay?
Why is Day Clone Tyrone number 1 for you?
All right, well, I don't know.
I love how she calmed down. She was like, "Oh, well, wait, nigga."
No, because all right, here's the thing. That's why I say it could be interchangeable with Sinners. I really feel like Sinners could be number 1. They Clone Tyrone was not bad, but it gave me like Get Out vibes or whatever.
Yeah,
I feel like so that's why I was like, maybe number 1, but I think maybe Sinners could be number 1. I will put that more number 1 than anything else.
Can I add this one caveat, Murder? I will say this. Going up against a straight to streaming movie versus a movie that was featured in theaters, and the fact that y'all are touting it so heavily, that's a testament to how good the movie is. Go ahead, Murder.
All right. All I'm saying is I really feel like Django should not. You put it in the wrong place for me. Django is all right. The same thing. Y'all was worried about the exploitation of Black people or how it's traumatizing. Oh, we gotta do another slave movie again.
Triumph. Remember the feature.
I understand, but we gotta get traumatized first before we reach the triumph. And for me, I wouldn't have put it that high. No, you gave it too much grace. But Sinners, like, bottom line, the best movie all around for this Juneteenth. I think it epitomizes what this holiday is all about.
I like that. Okay. All right. Before we continue, because Aaron's next, I want to put some things in perspective. They Clone Tyrone on IMDb is a 6.6 out of 10, a 95% on Rotten Tomatoes, which is wild.
That's such a huge disparity.
Yo, I was actually shocked when I saw that it was so low. Django is a 8.5 on IMDb and an 87 on Rotten Tomatoes. So it's got a higher IMDb but a lower Rotten Tomatoes.
Do you think that's white people patting themselves on the back though?
I don't know. I'm just giving you the numbers. Sinners is 7.8 out of 10 on IMDb with the highest Rotten Tomatoes rating at 97%. So Rotten Tomatoes, Sinners is number one. They Clone Tyrone is the lowest on IMDb, with Django being the highest on IMDb, I think. Yeah, no. 7.8.
There could be several factors that contribute to that, though.
And you'll be able to talk about all of them after Aaron. Aaron, top three.
Okay, so I did not see they clone Tyrone. They clone Tyrone.
Girl, we finna fight.
That's fine. How long it take you to see Boys in the Hood again?
Oh,
don't do that. Don't do that. I saw it though. I seen it though.
Hey,
recommend it
with the clap back.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks.
Don't ever clap back. Yo,
Don't do that. Don't do that.
You have them ready.
All right.
Shit.
Heavyweight bout next blur con.
Get her while
This
she's drunk.
corner.
Get her while she's drunk. Her reflexes ain't what they used to be. All right. And number three got to be the one you didn't watch.
Yeah, so fine. I got something to watch this weekend when I have some downtime. I would still leave Sinners at number 2 and Django is number 1 because Django is, for one, like I'm an action movie junkie. Like my dad may be a tomboy, so like action movies are probably one of my favorite genres. Love Quentin Tarantino. Django is tied with The Hateful Eight for me. Like that one was really well written. So Django to me was not a typical slave movie. Like, yeah, there's you know, like the typical like slave trauma that comes with those movies. But the get back started so soon. He was whipping that one overseer soon as hell in the tacky blue suit. Yeah. I'm like, yes, get him. This is for every single ancestor.
You chose to wear that?
Man, that scene alone, and then also like blowing up the plantation at the end, like taking out all the candies, man, blowing up the plantation. Everything he did in that house was beautiful up to the end where he's walking back to Kerry Washington on the horse and she's just sitting there like, we done?
To this day, I will endear myself to one, but like, hey, troublemaker. Like I say that from that fucking movie, man.
And then Samuel L. Jackson, like a line that say in my head repeatedly for absolutely no reason. Who's that nigga on that neck?
Come on, quotables. All quote. Look, Tef sitting here seething, can't wait. Listen, she's spitting hot fire. Aaron, is there anything else?
The white man was still a savior, and I'm not feeling it.
Come on, Aaron. Is there anything else?
I mean, because Django was the last one standing to me. So, like, to me, he was the savior. Like, yeah, he was getting his get back for his friend. But again, like, how many movies can we name where, like, a former slave got get back on that level? Like, even if, like, completely fictional, like, out of pocket, but still.
Say less. I'm gonna go next because I want Shaq, and then.
But a white man had a freedom first.
I'm gonna let Teffy. Honestly, Aaron hit all the points for me. I just want to add in a few things. That was the first time I ever seen a black slave whip a white man. I literally I go right to that scene for Juneteenth. Like I start my day with that scene. Like it's like morning coffee on Juneteenth. I needs to see a white man draped in scripture get the shit whipped out of him, and a black man in a little boy blue suit. The quotables were so subtle but poignant. You see that nigga? He ain't no regular nigga. Show him around, honey. You wants me to treat him like white man? Hold on. No, I ain't say that.
That's what I said. I say treat him that good.
That to me, and I know it's a little quick thing, but that is so indicative of being being a black man of affluence in society, yes, they will treat you with a little bit more, but you'll never be like the white folks. For us as black people, and this is why I like Aaron said, it's a different kind of slave movie, because it was talking about a slave from a slave overseer's perspective. Because remember, he came in as the subject matter expert for the Mandingos. So he wasn't a regular black man. He came down there and had authority over other white men. And that you can't tell me a movie that had a black man that was dictating to slave owners, all because they just wanted money. They wanted to profit off of black flesh. Brutal, because Tarantino's brutal as hell. And like Teffy said, look at Teffy so mad. Knowing the backstory of how Candy cut his hand and how that scene was unscripted and how he just kept going, even though that screen, like literally, I forget what her name is, but from Scandal.
Washington.
Kerry Washington's fear when he put that blood on her face is real. She did not know that man was going to touch her with bloody hands. That shit is so palpable. And Kerry Washington did a phenomenal job and showed titties. There's so much that I talk about.
You're doing so well.
You're doing great, honey.
And I'm gonna end it with this: the scene where he says, "Say goodbye to Miss Mary, bye, Miss Mary," and blows her completely the fuck away, and the ensuing shootout was one of the most amazing things I've ever seen. I have never cheered for a motherfucker and stood on my feet and applauded a gunfight since Heat. I don't know if y'all saw Heat, but Heat was one of the best gunfight scenes I've ever seen in my life. And I wanted the criminals to get away. Whew. Django will always be number one for me. They Clone Tyrone is a masterpiece, and it was a hard decision to put it at number 2. I love Sinners. I wanted Sinners to be a little bit longer, and that Asian woman ruined it for me. I'm sorry. She fucked it up for being number 2 because I was so mad at her. That's my opinion. Shaq?
So I'm going to be the oddball. Because I did not see They Clone Tyrone.
Okay. Well, now you got to put, but you got to put it on the list.
I do have a bias substitute.
Oh, you taking it off the list?
And once again, this is a complete bias.
You can,
substitute, right? So say what y'all will. This is a bias substitute for me for a personal reason that also kind of coincides with Juneteenth.
Okay.
My number 3 being Glory.
Oh, nice. Excellent choice.
I wouldn't put Glory as a triumph movie, but okay.
Yeah, bro, they all died.
They all die at the end.
But like, and I get that, but like me growing up,
military,
that movie gave the point of fuck what my skin tone is. I have every right to be boots on ground, just like the rest of y'all, and I can get shit done just like the rest of y'all motherfuckers. Which kind of coincides with Juneteenth. That like, yo, we fought for this. We fought for this Juneteenth.
I like it, Shaq. I like where you're going with it.
So like for me as a Juneteenth movie, Glory is one of those because it even goes. And once again, this is kind of like my uniform hat going on. This still can affect those today to say that like, hey, regardless of what the fuck's going on, we still earn our right. We earn our stripes. We earn our rank. We earn our promotions. And I deserve to have my boots on and my uniform just as much as any other motherfucker who
oh shit.
And that's my bias.
Well, Shaq, if I don't want to take any thunder from what you just said, the end scene when white bodies were buried with black bodies, I get it. At the end of the day, human beings who fought for their country, they all buried together. So I can see how that death could be a triumphant way of viewing it.
Yeah, because like majority of it narrates that like niggas can't be soldiers, niggas can't operate, niggas can't do military tactics.
They stormed that fort.
We wouldn't like because like historically when they were allowing black people to be in the military, we were doing the bullshit jobs.
Yeah.
We was making sure we was doing logistics in the shitty logistics. We was helping out, passing out supplies. We was helping cleaning up the barracks. We was helping putting up the food. But then there was ones that like, yo, I'm ready to get a gun. I'm ready to get my rifle and get into the action. I'm ready to get my squad and roll the fuck out.
There was a large part of the military that felt like black people could not have guns because they would turn it on their allies.
Yeah, and we had every right to fuck them, but still,
Yeah.
but still, at the end of the day,
they put a musket in Shaq's hand. He'd be like,
"Whoa, what? Boom! Oh, my bad.
God damn.
You said, my bad.
Jimbo, you need to put a safety on this son, bitch. God damn, that bitch got some fire.
All right, so Glory is your number 3. What about your 2 and 1?
Two, I'm putting it at Django.
I still all right.
I love Django. Like I said, all that came with Django, love as it is. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I would say more so some of the inner workings of Sinners, as far as like its time frame, its the communities, and then tying it with that fantasy aspect to still deliver the same message. It still was a nice touch for me. Granted, yes, Django whipping massa, you know what I'm saying, and like and blowing up plantation, still lovely, still awesome. But I still believe like towards the ending of For Sinners, still getting the whole like, hey man, at the end of the day, if I gotta pack my bags and roll out to do what I gotta do in life, I'm gonna go ahead and do that, because that also sends that message that sometimes, and it's, well, let me back up, because that message of preacher boy still leaving the house is still kind of like one of those internal messages to our youth that like, hey, sometimes you can't stick around.
Yeah,
sometimes you can't stay on that same block. Sometimes if you got something that you know you want to get to the world, that means you gotta leave the block. That means you gotta leave the hood. That means you gotta get up out the house.
I didn't even look at it like that, but that's a good message.
You chase that bag, you can't be at the same bank. You feel me? And that part got to me too, because that was the same reason why I'm in my profession now, because I had to get out of Atlanta. Like I didn't want to stay there no more. Like I'm not a rapper. My rhymes is whack. And I ain't good at basketball. So I had to get out of there.
I can't.
He said, I'm gonna get out one way or another. And the Klan was completely shot to shit.
Yeah, in the movie. You know,
so always
and the Klan leader got shot. All the fuck up.
Yeah, that's all.
I want to also emphasize, watching that when you're the only American audience member in the crowd feels kind of funny.
How did they react?
No one else in the room feels the same.
How did the crowd react on that scene?
It's like, ooh, yes. My black ass, hell yeah, fuck him. Oh, my bad.
He's very excited.
Because, I mean, they see this every day, don't they?
Yeah.
It's a Wednesday.
Oh, Lord. Look, here we go. Here come the
Get
blues.
Should I leave? Should I leave now, or
yo? She waited patiently. She's waiting patiently to retort. We ending it with yours.
Teffy, I think that you shouldn't be that mad.
Get him, girl.
Option. So okay, bye.
Get him,
Teffy.
Teffy.
For anybody just now pulling up, we have debated the top 3 between Sinners, They Clone Tyrone, and Django Unchained for our Juneteenth watch list. Teffy is a little miffed that I put Django at number 1.
She's in disagreement.
Y'all sucking at the teats of this white fucking man is blowing my mind on this black ass fucking holiday. Like, y'all do so fucking much. Quentin Tarantino is okay as the fuck as a director for me personally. To me, he is hit or miss. Some of the movies I love. I think he is a master of his craft. If and when he masters it, he don't hit the mark every single fucking time.
You're right.
I have not seen Inglourious Bastards. A lot of people say it is his number 1 movie.
You didn't see what?
I've seen his other
movie.
movies. Chill the fuck out. I've seen his other movies. Inglorious Bastards, I think, is
Inglourious
like only
Bastard
one
is-
of two that I have. Not
Inglorious Bastards is his number 2.
right, and a
maybe
lot of
number
people say
3.
that like
It's a
Inglorious
hell
Bastards
yeah
is-
movie.
outside of Pulp Fiction, that Glorious
I was gonna say
Bastards.
Pulp Fiction is number 1, but
But Inglorious Bastards would be like his second magnum opus, which, to his credit, a lot of directors don't get. I'm not saying he's bad. What I am saying is y'all putting this fucking white man at number 1 in the top 3 at all is fuck ass disrespectful. Fuck
So
Quentin Tarantino and his obsession with other fucking ethnic groups that are not his own, because white people don't have a culture outside of fucking colonialism.
Not
Fuck
you, Jay.
him. Not you, Jay. Keep fucking
Yeah.
that black woman right and doing right by her. Okay.
You're a ginger.
Yeah. Yeah. You that. Whatever. Fuck him. And the fact you didn't put sorry to bother you?
I didn't. So I didn't like it.
That shit was so
outrageous.
weird.
You
Yeah,
didn't
sorry
put
to bother you
poison
was
on-
weird. The horses, man. I couldn't get past the fucking horses.
That's fine. That's fine. Because it's more art house indie. I get it.
I get it.
I'm that
Yeah, I
bitch
do
with
get. I do.
I'm that bitch.
Taff, I'm
I
with
don't
you
like
with the nigga shit, nigga
nigga
shit.
Right. The fact that you didn't put Candyman on here nowhere.
Candyman.
Yeah, Curtis
The
has a
new one.
long-standing
The new
beef
one.
with
Nia
Todd.
DaCosta. You
I was about to say,
you
I'm
didn't
never
give
putting that fucker on this movie list.
You didn't put a black female director didn't make your list at all. Patriarchy. That's crazy.
Oh shit.
Nia DaCosta? That's
didn't think that
wild,
hard.
bitch.
That's fucking.
First of
No,
all,
one did make the list. No. They cloned Tyrone.
is a black man, not a black woman. A black man directs They Clone Tyrone.
Is it safe to come
I'm
back
checking.
yet?
Jules.
I'm checking.
Jules is a man, or
my
excuse me,
bad.
is a mask presenting person.
Okay, all right, I'll be back.
Is a mask presenting person, in my opinion.
What was I supposed to pick? Something from Ava DuVernay?
You could have, bitch, if you wanted to be inclusive. That's all I'm saying. My top 3 does not fucking include Django Unchained at all, because you had the shit right in front of your fucking face. I know you don't like none of his other fucking movies, but Get Out is Jordan Peele's magnum opus, and I will die on this fucking hill. Bury me, baby.
You know what Get Out is? I
Get
I
Out?
agree. You
You
Get
didn't
Out.
even
Get
Get Out
Out
didn't
should-
make your top 10,
Yeah,
and you
Get
call
Out should be
yourself
on the
black?
list. You're right. You're not wrong. Get Out. should be
In
on the list.
Curtis's defense, he was
You
celebrating
don't need to
triumph.
defend Curtis.
Thank you.
He
You
was
don't need to defend
celebrating
Curtis.
triumph,
Oh,
and
no,
it
no, no, no.
almost had
He
a
lives
very
at the
much different.
end.
He
Hold on, hold on.
almost
lives.
didn't have that
Sir,
ending.
not you arguing with Kevin.
He
no.
almost didn't put that as the ending.
He fucking
Sir.
lived at the end.
Wait,
And
Tef,
a fellow black man
Tef,
comes
Tef,
to
Tef.
save him.
When I made this list, just surviving was not a triumph. That
He kills the whole fucking family.
just surviving was not
Bye.
a triumph.
Bye.
But I think Jay is
They
absolutely
don't
correct.
even fucking survive in glory.
I didn't put Glory in there.
Shaq
Now,
that person.
don't attack me, please. Thank you.
I'm saying they don't.
They clone Tyrone. They
to
win.
your fucking credit, in the world that Django takes place, them niggas was only just barely surviving. Sure, they killed them fucking clan members there, but they still live in the fucked up ass USA in the 18 what the fuck evers.
When they found all them white dead bodies, they arrested
Whatever.
Kaluuya after the fact.
Whatever. Suck off Quentin Tarantino if that's what the fuck you want to do, but fuck him. Give Jordan Peele his goddamn fuck ass flowers. Y'all bitches want to fucking, oh my god, get that shit the fuck up out of here.
Damn.
Damn, you had to cuss me out in Black Mama.
Listen, Get Out would be my unequivocal number 3.
Okay.
Unequivocally number 3 would be
Okay.
Get Out.
Okay. All right. I respect it.
2 and 1.
2 and 1, yeah. not the eye roll. Damn.
I can feel
That's
the
that-
eye roll from here.
You can't drink before the show.
I drank this whole bottle of wine. Y'all niggas done fucked up tonight.
Come on, tell me what's number 2?
Listen, and as a horror aficionado, y'all wasn't gonna put no horror movies on this list, nigga. You knew you was finna hear it from me.
But horror ain't triumphant. But I get it.
You do triumph in horror. You just don't watch enough horror movies to fucking get it.
It scares me.
Right. Because you a punk. Okay. Ooh, we get it.
I'm scared now.
I know. He
said
it from the back. All right, what's number 2?
So, to your credit, I forgot about They Clone Tyrone. And when you said it, I was like, They Clone Tyrone. They Clone Tyrone, in my opinion, is near perfection. It is near perfection.
Okay.
And I don't know what necessarily, and like, I guess because white people have too big of a role.
Looked up when you said white people. Jay was like, huh?
Yes, I think because white people have too prominent of a role in the movie, and They Clone Tyrone is the reason I put Sinners at number 1 and They Clone Tyrone at number 2. Because I feel like we should have a more prominent feature in our own stories. Yes, capitalism, patriarchy, white people, unequivocally the motherfucking problem. But if what we want is to celebrate us, it needs to be mostly us in the movie. It needs to be mostly us solving our own fucking problems. Okay. And
amen.
To They Clone Tyrone's in its defense, they do have a black character who is the villain, but he is only a villain in that he exists to prop up this fucked up ass system instead of breaking it down. Like, sir, you're probably the smartest fucking person in the world. You could, all this shit you're doing, you should be doing to the oppressors, not for the oppressors. And that is why Sinners is my number 1 and They Clone Tyrone is my number 2.
Respect.
I'm not mad at
come back.
So
it is now, Shaq. Hey, Shiv.
It was good, Shiv.
You tell him. You go, girl.
Hey, y'all.
Okay.
It's been a hell of a day with the goose. That's all I'm saying.
To Teffy's point, I like your why.
My baby daddy here.
I will never ever co-sign Get Out in the number 3 spot over Django.
You just jack it right off on Quentin Tarantino. You just
I will bust a nut on Tarantino every single day, twice on Tuesday. I don't give a fuck.
Wait a minute.
Wait, what did he say?
I'm just saying. Quentin Tarantino very rarely misses, and he does have some misses, like Once Upon a Time in
Mexico.
That
Hollywood.
Yeah, that shit was
Mexico's.
Is Robert Rodriguez.
Okay, right. That is a miss for me, and
no, because Django is too fucking long. Also.
Oh no! Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
I almost blocked you. I almost just blocked you right then. Oh my god!
No,
yeah.
Django is.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is
too long.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is longer than Hateful Eight.
Yeah, and Hateful Eight's a masterpiece.
No, because you can't. If you call yourself an effective storyteller, you should be succinct with your storytelling.
That's not
Django
true.
Unchained does not need that much time.
Yeah, it did. It needed every single solitary fucking second.
Didn't know it.
You know what? I'm not doing you just now you're just hating.
Bye.
Look, you got your top. So right now the top has been Sinners twice. We had 3 for Django before Aaron left. Britt, who you said you did not see.
They Clone Tyrone was number 1 for me.
No, yes, They Clone Tyrone was number 1 for you. Right now, Shiv, I need your opinion. Django Unchained, Sinners, or They Clone Tyrone. Which is the best movie out of the 3?
Oof.
That will be on your Juneteenth watch list. If you only could recommend those 3 movies to somebody on Juneteenth, and Teffy, don't you say shit.
I'm saying you can take one of those movies out.
Okay, no. I'll even add Teffy's edition of Get Out. Get Out, They clone Tyrone. No, see, murder don't stack the deck.
Log off. She's gonna log off. He like, nah.
No, they clone
Listen,
Tyrone.
man.
Django, Sinners, or Get Out. You only can recommend one movie. Which one you recommending?
Sinners.
All right, so that's 3 for Sinners. That's 3 for Django. So Sinners and Django can be interchangeable. They clone Tyrone not being 2 or 1 just on message alone, but I get it. I love that Jamie Foxx is in the top 2 of these movies. And if you really want to put Ray in there, Ray could work too. Because I
do love that movie.
I don't count biopics though, to be honest.
That's why they put it in there. Yeah. But Ray's one of those ones where I'm like, just like how Malcolm X could be in it, but it's not really triumphant at the end.
I mean, I was saying not when he dies at the end.
Right.
I'm a fan of Ray and Ollie.
No, because I wanted Judas and the Black Messiah to be
somebody
in there.
else said that,
like,
and I said
no.
That shit is sad at the end.
Yeah.
Right.
Even the bull commits suicide. Like that's crazy.
So certain biopics don't end, and it doesn't make you feel good. Somebody else said, "Why isn't Rosewood on this, bruh?" Yes, they survived,
have
but
you
the
seen
shit,
this?
that shit is sad. Like only the children survived, and they killed everyone else. It's not, again, just surviving at the end isn't enough for it to be a triumphant ending. Same with The Color Purple.
Yeah.
I
will say, if you see the newer Color Purple, because it's based off of the musical, it sticks closer to the narrative in the book. It's a bit better, more hopeful at the end.
All right.
But I can see why you would not. I can see why you didn't add it. Like, I get it.
Listen, y'all, we getting ready to get up out here. I know we went a little bit over, but this was a discussion that needed to be had. I did not think the top 3 was going to be so heavily debated, but I'm kind of glad.
Okay.
I'm kind of glad. Listen, you can't go wrong. Sinners or Django, either one of them.
Top 3 was some bullshit.
That top 3 was solid.
Bullshit.
That top 3 was solid. I don't give a fuck what
I'm
y'all
not
say.
I'm not saying that maybe Quentin Tarantino. I'm not saying that like Django shouldn't have made the top 5, but not putting all Black directors in the top 3 on Juneteenth is crazy.
Well, tell niggas to step their game up. Ryan Coogler, thank you.
For shame.
No.
I put 2.
When your movie come out, we
Get
want to
Out.
see if your shit is up to par. Okay.
Oh shit!
With the
shit,
Black
shit.
great.
I'm sorry. Hold on. I forgot. I did have an honorable mention. It's not a movie, but if you wanted something to watch, that is a series and not a movie. Lovecraft Country.
I'll give you that 1,000%.
Nice
Love
choice.
Care Country, yes.
Could we include
Yes.
Boondock?
Bro, the Boondocks is
yes.
Boondocks goated.
We don't even need to rank it.
No, but I had to add in one black one for black director, black woman director to make Teffy happy. I was gonna slide one in. It was gonna be an honorable mention because it's a TV series and not a movie. Damn, let me live. Listen, we make sure y'all follow and support all these dope creatives. Y'all know where they at. Teffy Wonder, let them know so we can get up out of here.
Listen, it's Teffy Wonder on my Instagram and my I'm sorry, I've been drinking. My TikTok. That's the word.
I love it. I love it.
Baby, I drink a whole bottle of wine. It's my Instagram, my TikTok. That's where I'm the most active. Y'all
I need to
niggas better
catch up with
fucking
Teffy.
watch Ironheart next Tuesday. I swear
Thanks.
to
It drops
fucking God.
Tuesday.
Shut your ass up, Curtis.
Definitely
I
not watching that.
I didn't
Y'all
realize it
better
drops
fuck-
Tuesday.
Yeah, the 3 episodes drop Tuesday, and I think they're gonna do the following 3
watching that
episodes
shit.
over 3 weeks. I'm gonna fucking watch it, nigga.
I'm watching it.
Shut your
I'm here
ass.
for it.
It sounds like you hate Black women. That's crazy.
Oh,
on
my
Juneteenth. Sounds to
I
me.
Funny.
Don't it
Right.
sound like that though?
Now I hate black women. Any
I'm
other
just saying.
time I got too
just
many
saying.
of them.
That's
I'm
not a
just
good
saying.
combo. I don't know
I'm
if
just
y'all
saying.
saw that video.
Are you gonna do the work for the community or not, Curtis?
Damn. Curtis was supposed to love me. That's
Right.
another
You
one.
supposed to love Riri Williams, nigga. Watch the shit. God damn.
All right. Damn,
Anyway.
it'll get a stream from me. Come on.
Listen, but don't add me on my Facebook. That's my private page. That's my purse. I don't know you.
Let's rumble.
That's my purse. I don't know you.
Thank you again to every panelist for joining us on Juneteenth. Thank y'all for pulling up on us on a Thursday. We know it's not our normal night, but we figure we rock with you and celebrate the holiday. Thank you to Murder, Shaq, Britt, Jay, and of course Shiv slid in the back door on CP time, but he always is dedicated, even though the goose keep it loose, keep his foot on his neck. Teffy Wonder did what she does best, which is argue with me. And you now have a solid list to pick from. You can add or take away. It's up to you, but definitely watch something dope on Juneteenth that's going to uplift you. Avoid some of this black trauma porn. The shit's getting old. If you like Straw, support it. Also, if you got enough going on in your life, find something else. Pick something else from that list that we just gave you. And respectfully, the addition,
pick anything else.
and I do respect the additions that people said, from Glory to Get Out, all solid. And I just wanted to give that shine, that those are also two really good movies to enjoy the rest of your Juneteenth, and just to have to share with your family when you're sitting around and enjoying shit before y'all get the fucking when Netflix asks, are you still watching? We out of here. We will be back on track next Tuesday. Remember, y'all, it is still Pride Month, so we're gonna keep it gay as fuck next Wednesday, and we'll be back again for Pride and Prejudice finale part 3, and all the buys, tries, lies, guys, all the
Gays
pronouns.
and
Thank you.
All them alphabet off it.
Thank you.
And the pans.
And they
Don't
pulling
forget
up.
the
The
pans.
Legibitiquas will be in the building, holding it down next Wednesday. Thank you for supporting. We love you. We'll see y'all next week.
No.